We had 2 sophomores and 2 juniors, and pretty much 5 new starters up front last week. So there's a lot of things that we learned on film this week, and I hope the kids learned it and learn bringing it into this game.
You have two long bus rides this year. That's it. You have kind of a weird schedule. Talk about that.
For us, it's not usually a long bus drive. An hour and a half, we can deal with that. That's an easy one. But it just happened the way the schedule broke this year that we're at home most of the games. We get one this week and one a couple weeks from now, and the rest of the year we're at home. So it's kind of good to get it out of the way and get our kids' feet a little bit wet going on the road. But we're excited to get back home next week.
Legendary coach Mike Mishler's back on your sideline. How has that impacted the team?
It's been great. Me and Mishler are such good friends. I was his defensive coordinator for so long, and it was an opportunity where this offseason I was able to bring him back on, and I always had that resource that I could talk to him anytime last year for my first 2 years, but now that resource is a little bit closer, and so it's just been a great mix. He brings such a wealth of knowledge, and again, me and him worked so well together.
What's a couple keys tonight for Prep to win?
Like I said, we have to be able to take care of the football. I think both teams, that's probably going to be the number one thing. After that, it's who makes the least amount of mistakes.
Coach, best of luck.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, Mike Cray, head coach of Cathedral Prep. We'll come back. Minutemen Press, starting lineups, and the kickoff. Cathedral Prep and Sharon right here on 790 WPIC.
About phone policy.
Home policy.
Okay, gnome policy.
HOME, home.
Technology is great, but sometimes it's better to talk with a real person. With Erie Insurance, you have a caring, independent agent who's with you from beginning to end.
We don't have any HOMEs on record.
Call Reinhardt's Insurance, 724-342-2291. Go to erieinsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
Gosh, honey, what's got you all chef-tastic?
It's our kitchen remodel. It's got me all inspired.
Oh, are you inspired enough to make dessert?
As a matter of fact.
Is it chocolate? Oh, it's chocolate. I love you. Get inspiration all your own with a brand new kitchen from Warner's Homes and Improvements. We create new kitchens that dreams are made of. We buy direct from the manufacturers using top quality materials with no shortcuts. The latest in style and functionality for a fair price. Call Warner's today and get inspired. Warner's Homes and Improvements on Route 19 in Mercer or online at warnersconstruction.com.
Stay refreshed and hydrated with Herman's Water, your go-to bottled water choice in the Valley since 1908. Herman's premium spring water is sourced from nature's purest springs, delivering a crisp taste that quenches your thirst. Say goodbye to dehydration and hello to hydration. Visit hermanswater.com to order your supply today that can deliver to your home or office for free. Ask about our new customer offer of 1 month free rental and 2 free bottles. Herman's Water, when taste matters.
Imagine a bathroom that's not just a room, but a sanctuary. A place where every detail is crafted with care, where quality meets tranquility. At Warner's Homes and Improvements, they believe in taking the time to get it right. That's why they are proud to introduce their bathroom installation service, where done in a day is a thing of the past. Rushing perfection? Not their style. Warner's Homes and Improvements takes the time to ensure every tile, every fixture is placed with precision, because your peace of mind is worth more than a quick job. Experience the difference of a bathroom designed for you, not the clock. Visit Warner's Homes and Improvements on Route 19 in Mercer, or visit them at warnerconstruction.com today. Warner's Homes and Improvements, where your bathroom is our masterpiece. Don't rush perfection.
The first quarter is brought to you by the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Banking, but better.
Mark Slazak, Bob Greenberg back with you. Memorial Field, Westminster College, as it's Sharon and Cathedral Prep. Sharon won the toss, and they have deferred.
And today's starting lineups are being brought to you by Minutemen Press and One Stop Mail in Hermitage. Minutemen Press and One Stop Mail for all of your printing, marketing, and mailing needs. Follow them on Facebook. The Sharon Tiger defense looks like this. The ends are Brody Miller and Stone Root. The nose guard is Sean Bullock. Linebackers are Ike Friday, Cassius Hosey, Brock Undo, Bryson Roberson, and Avion Brown. Secondary is Bishop Root, Gaffair Lampkins, and Tyrion White. We'll take one more break and come back for the kickoff of Sharon and Cathedral Prep right here on 790 WPIC.
Stay refreshed and hydrated with Herman's Water, your go-to bottled water choice in the Valley since 1908. Herman's premium spring water is sourced from nature's purest springs, delivering a crisp taste that quenches your thirst. Say goodbye to dehydration and hello to hydration. Visit hermanswater.com to order your supply today that can deliver to your home or office for free. Ask about our new customer offer of 1 month free rental and 2 free bottles. Herman's Water, when taste matters.
I'm stylish.
I'm classic. I'm extremely sarcastic.
I'm in love with this band.
I'm the #1 fan.
I'm a musical genius.
Let your t-shirt do the talking. We've got just the message you're looking for.
Need a customized t-shirt? Then stop at 2J's Custom Screen Printing in Hermitage. From your favorite prints to customized t-shirts, hoodies, and more. Shop 2J's Custom Screen Printing with big city design right here at home. 2J's Custom Screen Printing on East State Street in Hermitage.
Gosh, honey, what's got you all chef-tastic?
You know, it's our kitchen remodel. It's got me all inspired.
The first quarter is brought to you by the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Banking, but better.
And back here and getting ready for this one. We'll get through the rest of the starting lineups. Cathedral Prep on offense. Quarterback will be Davin Friedman with the tailback Desari Carson. Slot on the left side, Joe Himes. The tight end, Michael Pacabla. The wideouts, Matt Oblick and Max Spence. And the offensive line of Jack Adams, Colton Cleveland, Jose Colon, Max Spalding, and Johnny Burns. Getting set for kickoff. Sharon will wear their white jerseys, the orange pants with the black. Anyway, let's get this right. Sharon will wear the black jerseys with the orange pants and the black helmets. Cathedral Prep will wear the white with the black numbers and the orange pants. Cathedral Prep with the kind of the ram shape on the orange on the design on their black helmet, and the Tigers with the tiger paw on the side of their black helmet.
And we are ready to go. A couple minutes late, but all things considered, not bad. As Cathedral Prep and Sharon kicking off here from Westminster College.
Yusef Cannon to get a foot into it. And a high kick that bounces off the shoulder pads of a Rambler at the 15-yard line. Ball loose on the field for a moment, and then finally recovered by the return man. That was Jaden King Vincent back there, and quickly down there for Sharon was Taryn White as well, and
I think that was Logan Perks, number 8.
Logan down there as well. Logan Perks, number 8, to stop it down at the 15-yard line. Kind of a wild play as the ball ricocheted high in the air after it hit King Vincent.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for Cathedral Prep at their own 15-yard line. Yeah, kind of a wild kickoff there, and Cathedral Prep almost turned it over.
Allen to the far side. It will be KJ Williams who starts at quarterback. And a fumble on the handoff, the ball on the ground, and looks like Sharon's on top. The Sharon Tigers with a recovery. The ball is loose, and it's Brody Miller on the ball.
How about that? We talked about the wetness potentially being a factor, and it's played a huge factor. So a turnover on the first play from scrimmage, and Sharon will take over at the Cathedral Prep 14-yard line.
And the ball out on the very first play, so it was Williams who did start at quarterback. He finished the last game, KJ Williams. He got the start and fumbled on the opening play. So give you the Sharon offense here quickly for you with Ethan Englemore, the quarterback. Ike Friday in the backfield, Bryson Roberson as well. Rakeem Hughes, Brock Ondo, Bishop Root at wideouts. And we'll get the offensive line for you in a moment. It'll be a pistol formation for Englemore with Friday behind him. Receivers are wide to each side, and Roberson will motion from the right to the left. Hand off to Friday up the middle, goes off the right side, runs into resistance right at the 15-yard line, and is pushed back for a loss of 1.
Yeah, not much room there at all for Ike Friday.
Offensive line for Sharon, Jose Houston, Liam Van Sickles, Sean Bullock, Stone Root, and Brody Miller.
2nd and, let's see where they mark this. It'll be just a long 10 here, maybe 11.
Lost a yard back to the 15-yard line. Receivers are wide to each side with Root wide on that right side. Brock Ondo to the near side. Roberson, the tight end, he's on the left. Pistol set on second down for Englemore. Motion in front of him. A little flip pass to Bishop Root. He's going to go down for another loss on the play. Great penetration defensively there for Alex Haggerty to knock him down.
Yeah, really no chance at all. Haggerty, the senior, reading that play perfectly. It'll be a 5-yard loss on the pass to Root. So it'll be third down now and 16 for Sharon at the prep 20.
Defense in front is Haggerty, Adams, and Panaghetti for this Cathedral Prep Rambler squad with Himes, Hollinsworth, and Spence, the linebackers. Easter, Oblick, Allen, Ham, and Williams, the defensive backs. Third down, we'll call it now 16. Englemore rolls to his right, looks, fires, passes, nearly intercepted. Making a diving stab at the football there defensively was Joseph Himes, but the ball incomplete, intended for Bishop Root. And now what will Sharon do here on fourth down?
So fourth down now, and we'll see what Sharon's going to do. They're at the 20 of prep after the turnover.
They have a field goal, but they have no kicker. Here comes Cannon now. Slow to make it out. He was kicking in the net here near side and now makes his way out onto the field. He'll attempt a field goal at the goal to our left. Yusuf Cannon, 7 of 8 on extra points last week. He'll tee the ball up at the 27 for a 37-yard try.
Does not look like they're using the play clock here.
Englemore to hold, snap is back, ball is down, kick is up, kick is just wide, maybe a little bit short and no good. So Cathedral Prep avoids disaster. They fumbled on their first offensive play, but the defense comes up big.
Yeah, really a huge stop there. I mean, for Sharon, you could not get better field position at the 14, and they go backwards. They lose 6 yards and turn it over on the missed field goal. So we're still 0-0 with 10:16 to go first quarter.
They'll bring the offensive Cathedral Prep back out. And that was Cannon's first field goal attempt of his young career here at Sharon. Potts will be to the right side. Oblick as well. Williams in the shotgun. Will turn and hand off up the middle. And that's Carson, I believe, trying to push the pile. And he does to about the 25-yard line. Does Desiree Carson.
So get about 5 on the play, maybe 4, we'll see, but back to the 25, so second down and about 5 here for Cathedral Prep.
Two receivers to the near side as Himes will be a slot this time. Williams, who ran the ball very successfully in that second half for Cathedral Prep, will turn and hand it off left side to Carson. Carson turns the corner, 30, 35, open field 40, to the 45, to midfield before they finally drag him down after he crosses midfield and into Sharon Tiger territory.
And that'll be a pickup of about almost 29 yards for Carson. It shows his speed and power here early on. And Cathedral Prep into Sharon territory at their 46-yard line.
After fumbling on their opening play and giving the ball back to the Tigers, Tigers don't score. And Cathedral Prep on the ground have quickly moved the ball into Sharon territory at the 46-yard line, moving left to right. Receivers wide to each side. Pistol set for Williams. He'll turn and hand off again to Carson. This time he runs into big 55 in the middle of the line. And his progress stopped right away as Brody Miller and others are right there.
Yeah, nothing there at all. Bulick also in the middle of that for the Sharon Tiger defense. So it'll be a no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Second down and 10. Turf field here at Westminster College. Big W logo with a Titan inset. And that's where the Prep Ramblers work. Moving towards Lake Britain here on the right side of the stadium towards the scoreboard. Two receivers right. One to the left on second down and 10. A hand to Carson and get hit and stopped in the backfield, and he's going to be dropped for a loss.
Who had the big hit there?
I think that time it may have been Stone Root who got in there quickly. 56 drove his blocker back into the ball carrier, and then Carson went down.
And it'll be a loss of about 5 back to the Prep's own 49-yard line. So now it is third down and 15 here for the Ramblers at their own 49-yard line. We have no score.
Himes and Oblick to the near side. We got movement up front. Looks like the Tigers jumped on that play. We'll let the officials sort it out here. There's a dead ball encroachment penalty against Sharon. So move it up 5. It is still 3rd down and long for Cathedral Prep. Both teams winning last week. Sharon a 55-6 win over Mercyhurst Prep. 18-6, the Cathedral Prep win over Mercyhurst.
First time these two programs have met since 1997. They had met back-to-back years in the district championship game back in the early stages of that tournament.
Back to pass on 3rd and 10. Rush coming. Hit and sacked as Ike Friday will knock down Williams back inside the 45.
Ike Friday sniffed it out. Williams had no chance. It'll be a big loss of about 12 yards on the sack. It'll be 4th and long now for Prep.
Friday came untouched from the linebacker spot on the blitz. And before Williams could even try to elude him, Friday hit him and dropped him back at the 42-yard line. And that'll set up a punting situation here for Cathedral Prep.
So it'll be 4th and 23 now for Prep. They will punt it away.
Bishop Root is deep to return. On a high snap, the line drive kick is away. Will bounce at the 30, and Root will touch it, doesn't pick it clean, and now falls back on it inside the 20. It will be Sharon ball at about the 18 after the punt from Joe Hines.
Yeah, a little extra heartbeat there for Jason McElhaney as Root really couldn't get it cleanly off the carpet, but then fell on it. So Sharon will start at their own 18-yard line, 1st and 10.
So the Sharon Tiger offense will start their second drive.
And their first drive, it went backwards on 3 plays.
Yeah, they recovered a fumble at the 14, ended up trying a 37-yard field goal that was a little wide to the right and possibly short as well. So back out on offense for the Tigers. And they'll move right to left. Ondo and Roberson will go to the right side. Root will come to the near side, as will Rakeem Hughes. 4 receivers in the set with Friday in the pistol behind Englemore. Fake handoff, rolling left is Englemore. Englemore looks, loads, fires, and the pass is juggled and incomplete. Both Root and Roberson touched the football. They were both in the same spot offensively for Sharon, and Root or Roberson couldn't come down with it.
And obviously that's a problem. You had 2 guys running the same route, and I think either one of them maybe could have caught the ball, and they both kind of got in each other's way, so that's a early season mistake by Sharon. It'll be 2nd and 10.
It'll be interesting what would have happened if one of the other weren't there and had that opportunity to grab it, but instead it's 2nd down and 10. 7:09 to go first quarter, no score. Cathedral Prep and Sharon. Again, a pistol set for Englemore. With Ondo, the receiver to his right, 3 to the left. Englemore will hand off up the middle. It's like Friday bangs through the first man and pushes forward. The ball may have come out. The officials are saying the ball was down, so no fumble as he's out to the 24-yard line on the run.
Got about 6 there. Hollingsworth, the leader of this defense, Monte Hollingsworth with another tackle. The only starter that returns from last year's team.
The Cathedral Prep ripped that ball out, but it was after the ball carrier Friday had been deemed down. So it'll set up a 3rd down and about 5 to go here from the 24-yard line. Roberson will go tight on that right side. Englemore again in that pistol set with Friday behind him. 2 receivers left. Quick look to the left side. Pass is high. Coming back towards the ball was Hughes, but it's over his head. And the ball out of play. It'll set up a punting situation for Sharon.
Yeah, just a couple step drop there and just not able to connect, a little bit high. And now do we see our first cramp?
Liam Van Sickles hopped off the field. I don't know if that was a cramp or something more. We'll see what trainer Debbie Bornas works on, and then we'll know.
Greenville leads sharp so early on 7-0. Lakeview 6, Mercer 0. Some early scores. We have no score here between Sharon and Cathedral Prep. The Tigers will punt from inside their own 25-yard line.
Tyjon Williams stands at midfield to receive the punt from Bishop Root. Takes the snap, the left foot low kick, goes end over end, takes a great Sharon bounce, 40, 30, still rolling, down to the 20, and will die just inside the 20-yard line as Terrian White hustles to down it, but the line drive kick hit on the hash marks near side and took a great bounce for the Tigers and flips the field back in their favor.
Yeah, 56-yard punt by Bishop Root. What a huge punt. I think everybody would have imagined that Cathedral Prep would have been probably in Sharon territory after that punt exchange, but a great punt, and the Ramblers now back to their own 21st and 10.
Neither team doing anything offensively thus yet. 6:19 to go first quarter, no score. Cathedral Prep defense was bend but not break last week. Came up with 5 turnovers, all on their side of the field. 4 interceptions and a fumble recovery. Gave up just 6 points in the game. 2 receivers will go to the far side in Potts and Oblick. And now into the game, it looks like it's Friedman. It's a Wildcat set. They'll hand it off up the middle. It's Carson with a big run to the 30, to the 35. And Carson spins out of a tackle out to the 40 and maybe the 41-yard line. Taking the snap that time was Himes, one of the wingbacks. And handed off for the big run for Carson out to the 41.
Maybe a 21-yard pickup for Carson, who now has 50 yards on 4 carries in his first quarter. And this vaunted Sharon Tiger defense, you don't normally see him giving up running plays of 20 yards or more a couple times in a game, let alone in a quarter.
Senior Joe Himes has seen time at wide out. He punted, and now he's in the quarterback formation as he's in the pistol set. Takes the snap, turning the handoff to Carson left side, powers up the middle, and he's up to the 50-yard line with another run. They're going to mark him with the knee down short of the 50 as he'll move it out to the 49-yard line.
So about 8 more yards there for Carson, finding some big space in that left side of the offensive line as Spalding and Burns on the left side of the Prep Rambler line has done a very good job early on opening up some holes.
So last week, Davin Friedman was the starting quarterback. Then they went to K.J. Williams, and now they go to a running back on the roster, Joe Himes. He'll take the snap. He'll turn. Fumble on the snap. Bounce right back to Himes. He'll catch it and go down. So on the second down and short play, it'll end up with no gain on the fumble.
Yeah, he got smothered by a trio of Tigers. And just one of those getting really secured in his gut there, and it bounced right out. Lucky break for Prep. It bounces right back up to him.
It'll be third down and about 2 here near midfield for Coach Cray and the Cathedral Prep Ramblers. 4:42 to go first quarter, no score.
Appreciate you tuning in here on Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook, 790 WPIC Radio, also the iHeart app.
Bullock will come to the near side. Oblick, I should say, will come to the near side. Receiver wide to the far side. Handoff Carson, sweeping left, hit the line of scrimmage, gets through the tackle enough, though, to dive forward for a first down into Sharon territory at the 48-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Bryson Robertson did all he could that time, and he got around the blocker, but just could not secure Carson good enough to bring him down, not getting a first down, but it will be a first down and 10 as Prep now to Sharon 48.
Second time that Cathedral Prep has got the ball across that midfield stripe. Their first drive stalled in this area after a big Ike Friday sack for the Tigers. Himes continues at the quarterback spot. Both receivers will now move from the left to the right side. Deep back is Carson. Hand to Carson up the middle. Hit at the line of scrimmage. Able to plow forward for a yard or two. Looks like he's up to about that 46-yard line.
Yeah, it was Brody Miller, 6'3", 230-pound senior, all-state defensive player from a season ago. Miller and Roberson were really a dynamic duo last year on the defensive side for the Tigers.
Camden Miller's been seeing some time at fullback or at H-back spot as an extra blocker, as has Monte Hollingsworth for Cathedral Prep.
Clock running down to 3:05 to go here. First quarter, we have no scores. Sharon and Cathedral Prep.
It is Himes in the quarterback spot with 4 wides. He's going to keep it. He's going to run left. He's got some yardage to the 40, and he's inside the 40 to about the 37-yard line. Knocked out of bounds far side. We'll see where they spot him. Looks like the 36, and that should be enough for a first down.
Yeah, really a nice little play action there. They faked the handoff to Carson, who has been really successful early on here. So Sharon defense kind of went right towards Carson, and it allowed Himes to pick up almost 10 yards and a big first down.
The first run out of the quarterback spot for Himes.
Coach from Cathedral Prep gave us
Craig,
Craig gave us the depth chart, but he didn't have Himes on the depth chart at quarterback.
No, he was in the backfield. 3 receivers, right, 1 left. And they'll give it to Carson, and Carson going to run into interference at the 35-yard line. So gain of maybe 1.
Interference, i.e. Bryson Roberson.
Mm-hmm.
Big hit.
They're actually going to put that ball back at the 36 for no gain.
As the clock continues to wind here. Still first quarter. Despite it all, this game was not delayed. There was a lot of delays all over the area. But because this was already a 7:30 kickoff, there was no delay. How about Jules Johnson just goes 65 yards. Farrell 20, LaBeouf 13.
Back to pass is Himes on 2nd and 10. Rolls right, now rolls left. Out of trouble to the 35. Looking for a seam down the left side and dives towards the sticks inside the 30 on an effective run in the scramble for Himes.
Boy, Sharon Tigers, Stone Root had a good angle on Himes, but just could not bring him down. Very shifty is this athlete that's playing quarterback now, and he got 8 on the play. It'll be 3rd and a couple.
28-yard line of Sharon. You mentioned Joel Johnson a moment ago. Scored 5 touchdowns last week. Already 1 on the board today.
Actually, you might have more. That was just the first update. It's
That's
20
the first. Oh,
it's 20 to 13.
So there might be more.
Yeah.
All right, he has at least 1 touchdown.
And Farrell actually trailed at one point, 13-12 in that game.
3rd down, we'll call it 3. Move left to right, hand off, and then they'll give the ball to Carson. He's going to get nailed by Brody Miller. The moment he got the football, he touched it, and Miller slams him down for a loss on the play.
And that is a vintage Brody Miller play there. Couple-yard loss back to the 31 of Sharon. It'll be 4th down now and about 5 for Prep, and I'm guessing they will probably go for it here.
They made no changes in the lineup, and now one subtle change will be to bring the fullback back in and Camden Miller for Gavin Easter, the wideout. But out of the pistol set, the moment Carson touched the football, Miller was there. They got a generous spot from progress to the 31-yard line, so it's 4th down and about 5 here. Carson, the back in the set. And here's a flag. We might have delay of game. We do.
Delay of game on Prep.
The play clocks are turned on as far as the lights are on in the end zones, but they've not been running for this game, so there may not be a play clock operator for this game. So with that, they're keeping that on the field. You have to watch for the officials' hand signals, and flag goes in for delay of game, and marching backwards is Cathedral Prep, and let's see if they make a change now and think about punting. I doubt it, probably where they are on the field here.
Yeah, they're probably too close to punt, you would think.
Can always do the quick kick. Himes did punt the first time, so he's the quarterback and the punter, so have an option, but they bring in another receiver in Corey Allen.
They need to get to about the 26-yard line of Sharon.
They're slow to get this play in. Himes will turn, fake handoff, give it to Allen on a reverse. Allen left side 35, Allen 30, Allen to the 20, and a 1st down on the reverse.
What a play call. They run the speedy Allen on a reverse Corey Allen, and there's a flag down.
At the 30-yard line.
Which may be bad news for Cathedral Prep.
And it was on the corner where Allen was able to turn it and go.
And they, as you can see in the camera, the reaction is everybody's moving back. So that is...
They handed to Carson. Carson on the reverse gave it back to Allen, and Allen with good speed got the corner.
Legal block in the back.
They'll mark it back, take away a big 1st down. And it's still now 4th down for Cathedral Prep. But now they're back at the 40-yard line.
And I wonder now, would they consider pooching this?
Still keep the majority of the players that were on the field are there. Himes goes to the sideline and gets the play call. And they'll break the huddle with Allen to the left and Oblick to the right. Pistol set, turn, handoff, Carson, right side, big hole, big yardage inside the 30, and he's down near the 25, and he is close to the 1st down marker, I think, Well, we'll see where they put it down.
It is very close to the spot. He needed 15, and I don't know. It's going to be very close. From this angle, it looks like he might be a little bit short.
Now that they finally put the football down, they are short by about a half a yard. Well, the officials kind of milled around for the longest time with the football, waiting for them to put it down. We saw the sticks would have been a first down if it would be almost to the 25, but instead it's a turnover on downs about a yard short.
So how about that? They run the ball to Carson, and he almost got the first down on 4th and 15. Instead, Sharon will take over. 35 seconds to go in this first quarter. We have no score between Sharon and Cathedral Prep.
So the Sharon offense will come back out. We'll have the ball at the 26-yard line. Van Sickles, Bob, who came off early as ice on his right leg, he's got it propped up on the bench, so he's not in there for the Tigers. There was not a cramp, something a little more severe than that. Have his leg looked at here on the near sideline.
So I'm guessing it'll be Antoine Williams into the game now.
Turn and a handoff. It's Ike Friday, bounces it outside right side to the 30. Friday bowls through a man to the 35. A powerful run for Friday and move the ball out to the 34-yard line.
Picked about 8 yards in the play for Friday, and that could be the final play of the first quarter.
Clock's at 16. And Sharon coaches are telling the offense to come over, so we'll call that the quarter. End of one. No score between Sharon and Cathedral Prep. We're back with more in a moment on your home for high school football, News Talk 790 and Facebook Live.
My car does more than take me from here to there. And I expect my insurance to do more too. That's why I chose my agent and Erie Insurance. They offer first accident forgiveness and the service I deserve at a price I can afford.
Your local Erie agent is Mailer Insurance. Get a quote today at mailerinsurance.com. Mailer Insurance, a Reinhardt's agency affiliate.
Erie Insurance services are provided by one or more of the following insurers: Erie Insurance Company, Erie Insurance Property and Casualty Company, or Flagship City Insurance Company, home offices Erie, Pennsylvania, or Erie Insurance Company of New York, home offices Rochester, New York. An equal opportunity insurer.
This is XYC Insurance. How can I help?
I have a question about my home policy.
Okay, question about phone policy.
Home policy.
Okay, gnome policy.
HOME, home.
Technology is great, but sometimes it's better to talk with a real person. With Erie Insurance, you have a caring, independent agent who's with you from beginning to end.
We don't have any HOMEs on record.
Call Reinhardt's Insurance, 724-342-2291. Go to erieinsurance.com for company details.
The second quarter is brought to you by Cash Dollar and Associates, where they have the client and only the client in mind.
No score through one quarter. I'm Mark Slazak along with Bob Greenberg, Sharon and Cathedral Prep here at Westminster College. Aaron Byro back at the studio. Lee Gross up top running camera on the Facebook Live feed.
So the Sharon Tigers with a big stop there. A big penalty against Cathedral Prep, negating a first down. Would have been inside the Sharon 20, inside the McCandless, Ford, Mercer, and Meadville red zone. And then the 4th and 15, they got stopped about a yard short. So Sharon now 2nd and 2 at their own 34. We have no score between Sharon and Cathedral Prep.
Nathan Engelmore, the quarterback, with Friday behind him, turns, hands off. Friday, big hole, the middle, to the 40, to the 45. Takes a hit there, but dives for a first down. And he's out to the 47-yard line.
13 yards for Ike Friday. And the Sharon Tigers will move the chains with a big first down.
Cam Dye, a 6'3", 227-pound senior, has come in for Van Sickles among the offensive line for the Tigers. He's at left tackle. Two receivers to the near side for Sharon, and Ondo and Root. Roberson, tight end on that right side. It's kind of an H-back, tight end, fullback, whatever position you want to give him. He's on the wing to the right this time. Outside of the tight end. Here's a handoff this time. Ball came out as Friday gets stripped as he tries to hit the hole. And the ball out. Cathedral Prep holds it up. Officials now signal it is Cathedral Prep ball. So as soon as he hit the hole, the ball got stripped out, and a Cathedral Prep recovery on the Sharon fumble.
I think that was Panaghetti who recovered at the defensive end. Big hit, as you mentioned, as soon as Friday touched the ball. So a huge turnover here for Sharon. The fumble will give Cathedral Prep the ball at the Tiger 46-yard line.
And Sharon's best drive is now thwarted, and we're back the other way.
It was just really good penetration. Yeah. And Panaghetti recovered it. He did not make the initial hit. But tough turnover there for Sharon. 11:18 to go here first half.
Potts and Oblick to the far side. Carson the back. Himes in the pistol. Turn, handoff. Carson fakes right, goes left, slips a couple tackle. He's inside the 40 and drives down to the 35, which will be a first down.
Boy, Carson is running extremely hard.
Sophomore at 5'9", 170. Get an opportunity to play and be the main ball carrier tonight. He's been impressive.
11 carries, 86 yards early on here.
After one drive, a switch from KJ Williams to Joe Himes at quarterback for Cathedral Prep. He has yet to throw the football. 3 receivers loaded to the right side now, including Tyjon Williams. Pistol set on 1st and 10. And a handoff up the middle. Carson slips through inside the 30, and he's down to the 28-yard line.
7 more yards for Carson.
They'll mark him officially there at the 29. Roberson on the play. First quarter, first half, 10:36 to go here in what's now the second quarter. No score. Cathedral Prep in the white jerseys with the black numbers and the orange pants. The Sharon Tigers in the black jerseys with the white numbers and the orange pants.
Clock down to 10:20 to go here first half.
Potts and Oblick to the right. Williams there as well. Pistol set. Hand to Carson. Stutter step up the middle. And looks like close to a first down. If he didn't get it, looks like he's to the 25. If he's inside that 25, that'll move the chains. So we'll see where they put that ball down. And they are signaling first down. They'll put the ball just inside the 25-yard line to advance the chains.
Halftime score, Greenville officially got the score correct now. Greenville leads Sharpsville 13-7. Obviously, heavy hearts in Sharpsville tonight for the passing of Aiden Cadman, the starting quarterback's father, Ben, last night unexpectedly. And we were, at least before we got here, we were led to believe that Aiden was playing tonight. But
official timeout here just for a moment. Go ahead, Bob.
It's 13-7, though. Greenville leads Sharpsville at the half in Greenville.
Officials having conversation far side with Coach Cray. And now they'll set the football. 1st and 10, Cathedral Prep at the Sharon 25-yard line. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Tight end right side. Keeper for Himes on the fake, runs it left 25-20 and dives near the 15-yard line. Boy, he faked that. Everybody chasing again, number 2 on the fake handoff to the running back Carson. Kept it himself and came near side for the big gain.
10 more yards for Himes. Cathedral Prep now with 114 yards rushing here in this first half.
And inside the McCandless Ford, Mercer, and Meadville red zone on that run. Doing it on the ground, the Ramblers. 1st and 10 at the Sharon 15. Tigers have bent but not broken up to this point. No score in the game. Sharon missed an early field goal opportunity. It's been as close as we've had to a score thus far. Pistol set, 2 receivers left. Handoff Carson up the middle, met at the line of scrimmage, but does not go down. Spins, and he's inside the 10 and down near the 9.
Carson now over 100 yards rushing in the game. And this Cathedral Prep offensive line, Sharon's not really getting many hands on Carson around the line of scrimmage now. It's down the field a few yards.
And when they do, he's tough to bring down. Not a big guy at 5'9", 170, but a powerful back. Great balance that we've seen so far.
Fairview has kicked a field goal. They lead Grove City 3-0.
Potts and Oblick will go to the right side. Miller will be tight on that left side. The pistol set with Hollinsworth as the H-back. Here's the handoff to Carson. Up the middle to the 5. Ball's out! Into the end zone, and Carson looks like he fell on it for a touchdown.
I believe he did.
Waiting for an official signal, or are they going to say he is down before the ball popped into the end zone? Somebody signaled touch back.
Oh, my goodness. They better talk it over there. I believe Carson recovered the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, Carson went spinning backwards. The ball flipped up high into the air over his head, and it looked like he was the first to get on it.
And now it is a touchdown.
It is a touchdown.
So it'll be a Carson recovers a fumble in the end zone for the touchdown. Crazy play. Officials got it correct, and it's 6-0 Cathedral Prep.
Yeah, recovered his own fumble for the touchdown in the end zone. And now an extra point opportunity at the goal to our left for Cathedral Prep. They have taken a 6-0 lead. Cameron Christman will kick at the goal to our left. Snap is back, ball is down, kick is up, and the kick is no good as it slides wide to the right. So Cathedral Prep on the board first. They lead Sharon 6-0 with 8:15 to go here in the first half. We'll take a break. We're back with more in a moment on your home for high school football, News Talk 790 and Facebook Live.
Stay refreshed and hydrated with Herman's Water, your go-to bottled water choice in the Valley since 1908. Herman's premium spring water is sourced from nature's purest springs, delivering a crisp taste that quenches your thirst. Say goodbye to dehydration and hello to hydration. Visit hermanswater.com to order your supply today that can deliver to your home or office for free. Ask about our new customer offer of 1 month free rental and 2 free bottles. Herman's Water, when taste matters.
The second quarter is brought to you by Cash Dollar and Associates, where they have the client and only the client in mind.
A 7-play, 46-yard touchdown drive for Cathedral Prep. Took 3 minutes and 3 seconds to get there. Desari Carson, who carried the bulk of the load on the drive, ran it a couple yards, fumbled the ball high in the air, ended up in the end zone. He got his own recovery, and that's the score. Extra point kick was wide, and Cathedral Prep leads by a score of 6-0.
Yeah, that's rare. I mean, you fumbled it at about the 2 or maybe the 1.5, and the ball went into the end zone. And give Carson credit, the wherewithal. He quickly jumped on the ball in the end zone. The officials talked it over, and then they got the correct call, and it's Sharon down 6-0.
Crispin set to kick off. It's a short kick. It will bounce and be picked up at the 22-yard line to the near side. Coming back this way on the carry or the return is Terrian White. And White will cross the 25 and get out to about the 28-yard line, where Sharon will start first down and 10.
Quick update, Mark. First quarter, University Prep 6, Hickory nothing on a pick 6, so I was told. A defensive touchdown for University Prep. And it's 6-0 here. Who would have thunk? I'm not going to jinx it. I'm not even going to say it.
All right.
About the start of our game time. You know where I'm going with that.
That we could be the first game done.
Yes.
When we were talking that we might be the last game.
Exactly.
Because our game was supposed to start at 7:30. The weather kind of worked around us, so we did start at 7:30, where some other games were delayed and started after us because of the weather. So because we had the later start, it kind of worked in our favor this time. So Sharon back on offense, moving left to right. Mike Friday back in there as the back behind Englemore in the pistol set. Quick throw, across the middle, it is caught. Bishop Root, he gets slammed on a big hit as he got to the 43. A flag comes in late. And then there's a big flop. There was a huge flop on the play. Bishop Root approached the defender who hit him, who was Corey Allen. And as soon as he got close, Corey Allen threw himself backwards in a flop in trying to draw a flag, and he might have drawn that flag.
Let's just hope that's all it is. As the officials talk it over, so it was about a 16-yard pickup from Englemore to Root, a huge catch, big hit. Flag comes out, would have been on the hit.
So there's a chance, Bob, that they could be discussing
offsetting
various levels of that hit, of what that hit was. Was it possibly a targeting hit? Was it just a personal foul for a roughness kind of hit? And then afterwards, after Root was signaling first down, he walked towards the defender, Corey Allen, and he did come near Allen. If he made any contact, he brushed Allen, but Allen launched himself backward into the air like he had been shoved. So let's see what the call is. Personal foul, hit to the head against Cathedral Prep.
15-yard penalty after the play. On sportsmanlike conduct on the offense.
And that's after the play. So he should have the first down catch.
Yes. Chain should move. They marked the hit to the head after the end of the catch.
So he should get that first down, and then the other two 15s would nullify each other out so the ball won't move.
So it should be first and 10 from the 44. So
and it is.
All said and done, that's actually not bad for Sharon, because if that had been offsetting penalties, they lose the first down, then that's bad. But they get the first down, and Bishop Root, he avoids maybe even a bigger penalty there.
Pistol set for Englemore. Turn, handoff, Friday. Big hole up the middle, to the 50, to the 45. Bangs over a man at the 40. He rolls inside the 30. He bangs down to the 20 on a first down run for Ike Friday.
Oh my good, it's a 36-yard run for Isaac Friday. It's Friday night, and Ike is making steamrolling Cathedral Prep player down the field. He'll be marked right at the 20-yard line. It'll be first and 10 as Sharon has entered the McCandless, Ford, and Mercer Meadville red zone.
Oh, what a physical run by Friday as he drilled a couple of ramblers and finished strong down to the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, Isaac Friday.
Two receivers in Root and Ondo will split to the left. And Englemore looks left, rolls left, now looks to run, gives ground, turns a corner, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown! The speedy Ethan Englemore turned the corner and burns it into the end zone for the score.
Ethan Englemore goes in from 20 yards out when it looked like he was going to be trapped in the backfield, shows his speed, turns the corner, and we are tied at 6.
That's the oh no, oh yes run for Ethan Englemore. He gave ground to probably back to about the 25, but once he turned the corner, he put on the jets and shot down the sideline for the score. And Sharon with a chance to take the extra point lead here with Cannon to attempt at the goal to the right. And it looked like Sharon will call a timeout before they kick. We'll keep it here.
What a turn of events. It looked like you said he was going to be trapped in the backfield. He's going to lose maybe 4 or 5 yards. And then he kicked it into another gear, as we have talked about, and turned the corner and tiptoed down the sidelines for the touchdown.
There was a lot of ramblers right along the sidelines, thought he was going to go out of bounds, or he did go out of bounds. They had their hands up, and boy, when he turned the corner, we got the chance to see that speed that Coach McElhaney talked about, said he might be the fastest player on the team. And we've seen some of these other Tigers in the open field, and Bishop Root and others run. I'm like, well, is he the fastest guy? And, well, that was pretty good there. He looked pretty darn fast going down that left sideline for the score.
So Jason McElhaney calls a timeout, as obviously an extra point here is going to be pretty important. Englemore just had one rush last week for 5 yards. That's his first one tonight for 20 and a touchdown.
And last year, about 100 yards rushing out of the backup quarterback spot. And Englemore will be the holder. Brody Miller, the snapper, and Cannon, who was 7 of 8 of extra points in his debut as a Tiger, will have it teed up at the goal to our right. Facing the scoreboard here at Westminster. Snap is back. Ball is down. Kick is up. Kick is good. And with 7:18 to go here in the second quarter, Sharon has taken the lead. Sharon 7, Cathedral Prep 6. Back with more in a moment on your home for high school football, News Talk 790 and Facebook Live.
Imagine a bathroom that's not just a room, but a sanctuary. A place where every detail is crafted with care, where quality meets tranquility. At Warner's Homes and Improvements, they believe in taking the time to get it right. That's why they are proud to introduce their bathroom installation service, where done in a day is a thing of the past. Rushing perfection? Not their style. Warner's Homes and Improvements takes the time to ensure every tile, every fixture is placed with precision, because your peace of mind is worth more than a quick job. Experience the difference of a bathroom designed for you, not the clock. Visit Warner's Homes and Improvements on Route 19 in Mercer, or visit them at warnerconstruction.com today. Warner's Homes and Improvements, where your bathroom is our masterpiece. Don't rush perfection.
The second quarter is brought to you by Cash Dollar and Associates, where they have the client and only the client in mind.
All right, Sharon, touchdown drive. 3 plays, 72 yards in 57 seconds. Pass catch by Bishop Root, a big run by Isaac Friday, and the touchdown run by Ethan Englemore of 20 yards. Yusef Cannon with the extra point. 7-6. Sharon on top.
Yeah, it's a big catch there by Bishop Root. Big hit on him, and he hung on to the ball, and then Friday with a huge run as well.
Cannon to kick off, gets a good boot into it. Will be taken at the 8-yard line. Moving to the right side of the 15 and down at the 22-yard line is Ramir Wallace. Good coverage by the Sharon special teams.
Tell you what, pretty good leg there.
Yeah, that looked really good. Cannon, a soccer player as well. Sharon didn't know what they were going to do in the kicking game until late in the offseason. Got Cannon to come out. Made his first 7 extra points last week. Coach McElwain, he said, well, he kicked all those extra points in that first game. He must have been tired when he missed that number 8. Comes back and tried a longer field goal here early.
Didn't really get a good kick on it.
No, not well. When you see how he kicked the ball, we know he's got a little bit more leg than he showed on that field goal. You're right about that.
Lakeview 6, Mercer nothing at half. Lakeview quarterback Leighton Zackrell injured in the last play of the half.
Sharon may have jumped here early. Looks like they did, as Himes had the hard count. So should be 5 yards for the Cathedral Prep Ramblers.
Second or third flag on the game on Sharon for 25 yards.
A couple of times they've jumped offside. Second penalty was iffy. But Bishop Root he approached the defender enough to allow him to flop and get the penalty.
That is the, we'll call it the LeBron James award of the night.
Yeah. And again, if he doesn't go over there, he can't act like he got pushed. And even though he really didn't shove him like he did 7 yards away, still got the call. First down and 5 here, moving right to left. Turn and a hand up the middle, and Carson will push out near the 30-yard line. It's going to be short of the 30, 29-yard line for Desiree Carson, over 100 yards here in the first half, his biggest game of his young career.
Brody Miller with the tackle.
Carson, a sophomore. Behind senior Charbel Latouf, but Latouf ineligible for the game today.
Kind of a crazy ejection last week. Tom Reisweber talked to me about it on the Pick Sports Line Monday. Latouf came out. There was an altercation on the field. Latouf came off the sidelines, got to the numbers, and turned around and walked back off the field. Never got involved, but because he came onto the field during the kind of the scrum, an official caught it, and that's against the rules, and he was ejected. And you could debate, was the penalty worth that? I'd say no. Maybe in-game ejection, okay, but anything more than that, I don't know about that. It's a little harsh.
It's just the rule itself at this point. It was what got Latouf. Second down, we'll call it about 3 here. And Himes will turn and hand up to Carson, going to hit in the backfield. He'll be ripped down inside the 30. It's going to be a loss on the play.
Who else? Brody Miller, tackling machine, is back at it again here in 2024.
Back to the 28-yard line for Miller on the big hit. Brody Miller at 6'3", 231 along that defensive line with the quickness to get into the backfield and then put the hurt on the ball carrier as well. So now third down, we'll call it 4. 5:48 to go in the first half. 7-6. Sharon on top of Cathedral Prep. Two receivers will go to that far side in Potts and Bullock. Pistol set, and the official's going to blow it dead. A timeout was taken by Cathedral Prep before the snap. We'll take a timeout as well. Timeout of the action with 5:29 to go here in the first half. 7-6 Cathedral Prep. 7-6 Sharon leads Cathedral Prep on your home for high school football. News Talk 790 and on Facebook Live.
Stay refreshed and hydrated with Herman's Water, your go-to bottled water choice in the Valley since 1908. Herman's premium spring water is sourced from nature's purest springs, delivering a crisp taste that quenches your thirst. Say goodbye to dehydration and hello to hydration. Visit hermanswater.com to order your supply today that can deliver to your home or office for free. Ask about our new customer offer of 1 month free rental and 2 free bottles. Herman's Water, when taste matters.
The second quarter is brought to you by Cash Dollar and Associates, where they have the client and only the client in mind.
7-6 the score. Sharon leading Cathedral Prep. I'm Mark Slazak along with Bob Greenberg. Aaron Byro back at the studio. Lee Gross on top of the press box under a small canopy. He's on Facebook Live camera. 3rd down and 4. Here's the snap back to Himes. Hands off Carson right side. Gets hit, gets ripped down, and there's not going to be enough for the play for the first down. He maybe got a yard on 3rd down and 4. It brings up 4th down.
That was Brody Miller again. So 4th down now. And about 4 here for Prep. I would think they will punt it away.
The ball's just inside the 29-yard line. We got another official timeout here.
Sharon and Prep met in the District 10 Division I championship game in 87 and 88. And which was odd about that, those were both home games. First year they played at Vet Stadium, which was Prep's home field. The second year in 88 they played at Sharon Tiger Stadium.
Well, the offense still out there in 4th down and 3 from their own 29. Himes can't kick it. He is listed as the punter. And now a timeout going to be called by Sharon. We'll keep it here.
There's a little trickery there.
It looked like, and we're just trying to deceive, it looked like at the time the timeout was taken, that Himes was just about to drop back a little bit deeper and into punt formation. So having Himes out there as the quarterback and the punter gives you that option. We saw Greenville play around with that last week a little bit with Solderich as the punter quarterback.
Hickory has scored on a Xander Telez, a keeper. Mid-first quarter, 7-6 Hickory over University Prep. I mentioned in the pregame interview, legendary coach Mike Mishler, who took Cathedral Prep to multiple state championships, back on the sidelines now again.
He had retired in 2023, or going into that 2023 season, yeah.
And Coach Cray talked about having him. He talked to him all the time.
Yeah.
He said it was great just now I could talk to him on the sidelines now during the game.
Yeah, so Cray was Mishler's defensive coordinator. And now Mishler is the offensive coordinator for Coach Cray. And back here on the sideline with Cathedral Prep. So we'll see what they do here and whether or not they'll line up the same way again. They do not have Carson in there, just to say. And now Himes will drop back a couple of steps. Low snap. He does get the low line drive kick away, but nobody back there to grab it for Sharon. It's going to bounce inside the 30 and out of bounds at about the 28-yard line. So works well in Cathedral Prep's favor. The low line drive kick takes a great bounce on the turf here at Westminster and goes out of bounds. Sharon will take over at their own, looks like it's going to be about the 23-yard line. So Sharon football at the 23 to start the drive.
You know, I love that play by Prep because it forces Sharon to burn a timeout. And they have 2 remaining now, and they're late stages of the second quarter. That could be a huge timeout that they don't have. And those little things like that could go a long way to determining who's going to win or lose here today.
Yeah, 4:29 on the clock here in the half. 1 timeout for the Tigers, who lead 7-6. So they'll move left to right. To the near side will be Bishop Root. Ondo will go to the far side. Pistol set. Englemore has Friday behind him. Hand to Friday with a stutter step in the backfield and really couldn't get anything moving that time. He's going to lose yardage as he's knocked down back around the 20-yard line.
Yeah, he hasn't lost many yards here tonight. First carry of the game, and he'll lose a couple here.
Yeah, spotted at the 21-yard line. Now, that time you saw that play often that there's been a hole for Isaac Friday to run through. That time, no hole at all. And just kind of patiently waited, and then there was just no time and nowhere to go. The Sharon players look to the sideline for the play call. Cathedral Prep looks to the other sideline for their play call, and we're ready to go on now 2nd down and 12.
Reynolds leads Maplewood 13-6, end of 1.
Two receivers wide. Again, a handoff to Friday. Bounces it to the near side. Ankle tackle. Ankle grab. It's not a tackle yet. He kind of hops through the tackle and stays on his feet to get back to that original line of scrimmage before he's pulled down.
Yeah, a little single leg takedown attempt there by Prep, but
it looked like wrestling because he kept hopping on that other foot. Did not want to give up the point.
So it'll be 3rd and 10 now for Sharon. Clock down to 3:38 and counting here in this first half.
Bondo will go wide to the left. Root on that side as well. Perks is going to check out. Hughes will check into the Tiger lineup as a wide receiver for the tight end. So 3 receivers to the left side. Bishop Root over there as well on the left. 1 to the right. Pistol set. Inglemore has Friday behind him on 3rd down and about 9. And they're going to hand it off to Friday up the middle, and Friday will bang to about the 25-yard line, but that's going to be it. Try to cross him up with a run there, but maybe the 26, but not enough for the first down in a punting situation for Sharon.
Pretty conservative there. Not much positive yardage, so Sharon will be punting the ball away from deep in their own territory. Clock still running, 2:45 to go, but Prep should have very good field position and a couple timeouts left here in the end of this first half.
Root is set to punt, stands at about the 13-yard line. Williams, the return man, stands at about the 35. Snap is good. High spinning kick. Williams will take it at the 35, ahead to the 40 and gets hammered, spins out of that tackle, gives ground to the 35, now in trouble again, spins out of another tackle and down at about the 36.
Brody Miller made the initial tackle, then he slipped out of Miller's hands. That doesn't happen every day. And then a swarm of Tigers, including Miller, came back to bring him down after about a 1-yard return. It'll be 2:06 to go in this first half, and Prep will start at their own 36.
Sharon Tigers on a touchdown run by Ethan Englemore and a point after by Yusuf Cannon have a 7-6 lead after the Desari Carson run, and it resulted in a fumble, but he ended up recovering his own fumble in the end zone for the Prep score. 3 receivers will come to the near side. Carson the back. Himes fakes the handoff, runs to his right to the 40, and he's out to about the 43-yard line.
Stone Root with the tackle, and Himes will pick up about 6 in the play. Miller's made so many tackles. When somebody other than him makes one, PA announcer thought it was Miller. No, that was Stone Root.
Second down, he must be listening to you. He corrected it right after you said it. You listen to him, he listens to you. A nice partnership. 2nd down and 4 from the 42-yard line. 3 receivers left. And again, the fake handoff to Carson. Himes coming to the near side, skips through 1 tackle to the 45, and he's going to get first down yardage as he's out to the 48-yard line.
And the clock will stop with 1:23 to go here in this first half. And remember, Sharon won the toss and deferred, so they will get the second half kickoff. 7-6, Sharon on top, 1:23 to go here first half.
Receivers will go wide to each side with the clock at 1:16 and moving. 2 receivers now to the near side. Himes takes the snap, looks, fires deep over the middle. It's a jump ball, it's intercepted! Bishop Root with a pick. He's got it to the 30-yard line and down. Oh, Himes just floated it up there, and it was a jump ball, and Bishop Root easily making the interception and returning the ball out to the 31.
That's the first pass attempt of the game for Cathedral Prep, and Himes just overthrows everybody. Easy pickoff by Root. So Sharon will take over at their own 31-yard line with 1:01 to go in this first half.
Yeah, Root was deep in center field and able to catch the pop-up as he just came up a couple of steps and makes the interception. Return to the 31, and Sharon with the football back with 1:01 to go in the half.
And that time, you feel like on the Prep side, they were thinking maybe get a chance to make a splash play down the center of the field. and receiver was open, but just overthrown, realizing they probably weren't going to be able to score just running the ball as they have been. Up to that point, they've had 27 consecutive runs before their first pass.
Two receivers to each side for Sharon. Englemore, he's back to pass. He's throwing long near side, intended for Root, and nearly intercepted on the near sideline. The man closest to the ball was Gavin Easter, but he could not pull it in, and it's incomplete.
Prep had 4 interceptions last week, and you said it there. Easter on that cornerback side had a great angle on that pass and just could not bring it in.
Intended for Bishop Root. The ball sailed on Englemore, stops the clock at 57 seconds. Sharon with 1 timeout, 2 on the board for Cathedral Prep.
Reminder, halftime, Lock, Stock, and Barrel halftime scoreboard show back at the studio. We have the Darren and Aaron show. Been a wild night. I think Art might be back in there as well, and we'll get all the scores for you.
Terry and White the back in the set. They'll hand it to White. Left side, bounces outside to the 30, cut back 35. They try to rip the ball out of there. It is Cathedral Prep, and White holds on, and he's out to the 37-yard line.
It's about 6.
Third down with the clock at 41 seconds.
First carry of the game for White. And the clock is running. Sharon really with 1 timeout, really not in a hurry to do anything more here.
Third down about 4 here.
I think Jason Mack going to be happy down up 1 point and a half.
Englemore rolls right, fires near side for Ondo. Caught it out of bounds. First down. Out of bounds at about the 47-yard line. And that's where Sharon will have it. Move the chains, but just 20 seconds on the clock.
Maybe not. Maybe he isn't happy being up 1 point. I will correct myself. With the athletes they have, I don't blame them. Take a couple shots down the field if you can, especially now. Nathan Greer has done it again. My goodness. 93-yard fumble return for a touchdown. It's 6-3 Grove City. Greer has been a defensive touchdown scoring machine in his career. I think it's his 7th return for a touchdown in his career.
2 receivers left, 1 to the right, 1st and 10 from their own 47. Englemore back to pass, screen over the middle, caught by White, 50, 45, spun near the first down marker. He actually was on top of a Cathedral Prep player, and I think they spun him for a first down, so that'll stop the clock for a moment. And I think Sharon may have used their timeout as well. 12 seconds on the clock. It'll be a first down for Sharon, and now into Cathedral Prep territory at the 42. Take a timeout. We're back with more in a moment. 7-6. Sharon leads Cathedral Prep on your home for high school football. News Talk 790 and Facebook Live.
Stay refreshed and hydrated with Herman's Water, your go-to bottled water choice in the Valley since 1908. Herman's premium spring water is sourced from nature's purest springs, delivering a crisp taste that quenches your thirst. Say goodbye to dehydration and hello to hydration. Visit hermanswater.com to order your supply today that can deliver to your home or office for free. Ask about our new customer offer of 1 month free rental and 2 free bottles. Herman's Water, when taste matters.
The second quarter is brought to you by Cash Dollar and Associates, where they have the client and only the client in mind.
So Sharon Tigers just used their last timeout. Sharon leads Cathedral Prep 7-6. Just 12 seconds left on the clock. Sharon has the ball at the Cathedral Prep 42-yard line.
Back on the Sharon sidelines this year after a hiatus, long time, and I mean a long time, former assistant coach and former head coach at Kennedy, Mike Donato, who was part of all those great Sharon teams. Mike came out of retirement, wanted to help out, and he is back down to the sidelines now coaching for Sharon.
All right. We'll see what Sharon does here.
I tell you what, one guy that I'd be looking for would be Bishop Root. We know he can jump.
You got Hughes on the other side with single coverage far side. He has good speed. 2 receivers near side, fake handoff. Englemore back to pass. Rolling right and throws it away.
Big pressure there by
got outside got outside the tackle box and threw it up the field past the line of scrimmage, so no grounding. And down to 7 seconds. Looked like he did want to go down the field. He had Root and Ondo both on that right side. That's where Englemore was rolling, but as you mentioned, heavy pressure there. by Panaghetti, so not much time to make a throw. Same formation for the Tigers. 2 receivers right, 1 left. 1 second down and 10. Englemore, quick throw near side. Ondo had to go off his pads, incomplete as it ricocheted into the air and nearly picked off there by Himes, who was kind of reacting to make a tackle. If he would have seen that ricochet a little sooner, he might have had the football. So now it's 3rd down and 10 with the clock at 6 seconds.
And if he would have got that ball, who knows where he could have went. That could have been total all-time disaster. Pick 6 the other way.
Yeah, and Ondo just coming back to the ball. So White going to check out. Friday going to check back into the Sharon lineup here on 3rd down and 10. 6 seconds on the clock.
Darren Steele back has all the scores here at halftime, so stay tuned for that.
So lock, stock, and barrel halftime scoreboard report coming up soon. We'll give our summary here at the stadium and then send it back to the guys in that second break. 2 receivers right, 1 left. 6 seconds. Englemore turns and hands to Friday. Friday cut back at the 40 and runs over a man down to the 35-yard line. And that's going to end the half. So on the Isaac Friday run, the clock goes to 0, and we are at the half. It's Sharon 7. It's Cathedral Prep 6. Take a timeout. Come back to first half summary when we return right here on your home for high school football, News Talk 790 and Facebook Live.
How well do you know your insurance company?
Well, I know I pay each month, and I'm covered.
Okay, are you sure you have the best rates? Do you have the right coverage for your needs? Are you paying for things you don't need?
Well, I haven't actually talked to my agent. I just assumed...
Talk to a real person. Talk to someone local and see the difference.
Mailer Insurance is local. Mailer Insurance lives where you do, and we'll give you the coverage you need and nothing you don't at a fair price. And they are always here to talk. Mailer Insurance in Sharpsville or at mailerinsurance.com, a Reinhardt's Agency Incorporated affiliate.
Imagine a bathroom that's not just a room, but a sanctuary. A place where every detail is crafted with care, where quality meets tranquility. At Warner's Homes and Improvements, they believe in taking the time to get it right. That's why they are proud to introduce their bathroom installation service, where done in a day is a thing of the past. Rushing perfection? Not their style. Warner's Homes and Improvements takes the time to ensure every tile, every fixture is placed with precision, because your peace of mind is worth more than a quick job. Experience the difference of a bathroom designed for you, not the clock. Visit Warner's Homes and Improvements on Route 19 in Mercer, or visit them at warnerconstruction.com today. Warner's Homes and Improvements, where your bathroom is our masterpiece. Don't rush perfection.
Stay refreshed and hydrated with Herman's Water, your go-to bottled water choice in the Valley since 1908. Herman's premium spring water is sourced from nature's purest springs, delivering a crisp taste that quenches your thirst. Say goodbye to dehydration and hello to hydration. Visit hermanswater.com to order your supply today that can deliver to your home or office for free. Ask about our new customer offer of 1 month free rental and 2 free bottles. Herman's Water, when taste matters.
Agriculture is more than a business. It's a way of life. My bank understands agriculture. They're local. They're here for the long haul. Agriculture is a business that varies like the weather. That's why I need a financial partner I can grow with, in good times and bad, weather or not.
Mercer County State Bank. Member FDIC. Your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
Gosh, honey, what's got you all chef-tastic?
You know, it's our kitchen remodel. It's got me all inspired.
Oh, are you inspired enough to make dessert?
As a matter of fact.
Is it chocolate? Oh, it's chocolate. I love you.
Get inspiration all your own with a brand new kitchen from Warner's Homes and Improvements. We create new kitchens that dreams are made of. We buy direct from the manufacturers using top quality materials with no shortcuts. The latest in style and functionality for a fair price. Call Warner's today and get inspired. Warner's Homes and Improvements on Route 19 in Mercer or online at warnersconstruction.com.
The Halftime Show is brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel, serving giant subs to the Shenango Valley since 1973.
We're back here. Mark Slazak along with Bob Greenberg at the half. Sharon 7, Cathedral Prep 6. No score in that first quarter, and then in the second, it was a Sharon turnover. Panaghetti recovers the Sharon fumble, and then Cathedral Prep has their best drive of the game, 7 plays, 46 yards, and 3:03. Desari Carson recovers his own fumble in the end zone. He ran into about the 2, had tried to make a spin move. Ball popped up over his head and into the end zone, and he found it first. Extra point kick was wide, and Cathedral Prep led 6-0. With 7:18 to go in the second quarter, 20-yard touchdown run by Ethan Englemore around the left end. 3 plays, 72 yards in the drive for the Tigers. Took 57 seconds. And Youssef Cannon with the extra point kick. And Sharon leads the half by a score of 7-6.
As we talked about, thought it would be a defensive battle, and that's what we've seen so far here. Two pretty good teams going at it here in the end of August. And Sharon, the difference, the extra point.
Take a break. We'll send it back to the studio for the Lock, Stock, and Barrel halftime scoreboard report. Aaron and Darren will run down the scores for you, so stay right here. This is your home for high school football, News Talk 790 and Facebook Live.
Stay refreshed and hydrated with Herman's Water, your go-to bottled water choice in the Valley since 1908. Herman's premium spring water is sourced from nature's purest springs, delivering a crisp taste that quenches your thirst. Say goodbye to dehydration and hello to hydration. Visit hermanswater.com to order your supply today that can deliver to your home or office for free. Ask about our new customer offer of 1 month free rental and 2 free bottles. Herman's Water, when taste matters.
I'm hungry.
Well, I know just the place to go.
They got what I like?
Oh, yeah.
Win. Wait, what about drinks?
Well, it's a bar and grill, so yeah, you're covered.
Win-win.
Speaking of win, they've got gaming too, so you can
win.
Come sit down for a great meal, a great drink, a great time, or all three. Bay's Pub and Grill has just what you want. So come by for good eats, cold drinks, and the latest ways to win. Bay's Pub and Grill, East State Street, Hermitage. My car does more than take me from here to there. And I expect my insurance to do more too. That's why I chose my agent and Erie Insurance. They offer first accident forgiveness and the service I deserve at a price I can afford.
Your local Erie agent is Mailer Insurance. Get a quote today at mailerinsurance.com. Mailer Insurance, a Reinhardt's agency affiliate.
Erie Insurance services are provided by one or more of the following insurers: Erie Insurance Company, Erie Insurance Property and Casualty Company, or Flagship City Insurance Company, home offices Erie, Pennsylvania, or Erie Insurance Company of New York, home offices Rochester, New York, an equal opportunity insurer.
How well do you know your insurance company?
Well, I know I pay each month, and I'm covered.
Okay, are you sure you have the best rates? Do you have the right coverage for your needs? Are you paying for things you don't need?
Well, I haven't actually talked to my agent. I just assumed...
Talk to a real person. Talk to someone local and see the difference.
Mailer Insurance is local. Mailer Insurance lives where you do, and will give you the coverage you need and nothing you don't at a fair price. And they are always here to talk. Mailer Insurance in Sharpsville or at mailerinsurance.com, a Reinhardt's Agency Incorporated affiliate.
Imagine a bathroom that's not just a room, but a sanctuary. A place where every detail is crafted with care, where quality meets tranquility. At Warner's Homes and Improvements, they believe in taking the time to get it right. That's why they are proud to introduce their bathroom installation service, where done in a day is a thing of the past. Rushing perfection? Not their style. Warner's Homes and Improvements takes the time to ensure every tile, every fixture is placed with precision, because your peace of mind is worth more than a quick job. Experience the difference of a bathroom designed for you, not the clock. Visit Warner's Homes and Improvements on Route 19 in Mercer, or visit them at warnerconstruction.com today. Warner's Homes and Improvements, where your bathroom is our masterpiece. Don't rush perfection.
The halftime show is brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel, serving giant subs to the Shenango Valley since 1973.
And welcome to the Lock, Stock, and Barrel halftime report with Darren Steele and me, Aaron Byro. Thanks for listening to Week 2 coverage of Cathedral Prep at Sharon on News Talk 790 WPIC with Bob Greenberg and Mark Slazak on the call. Exciting one at Westminster as Sharon and Cathedral Prep have exchanged blows in the first half of this game. A 20-yard touchdown run from Sharon quarterback Ethan Englemore put the Tigers up 7-6 in the second quarter. And I'm looking forward to catching the finish in this game. And I'm also looking forward to Darren Steele with the scores. Give us the updates you have.
We'll try not to disappoint. Yeah, great one going on here. You're hearing Mark and Bob call it live. It's Sharon 7, Cathedral Prep 6 at halftime. Elsewhere in Mercer County, Lakeview 12, Mercer nothing. Reynolds 20, Maplewood 13, Farrell 20, Fort LaBeouf 13, Hickory 7, Prep 6, Hubbard 6, Wilmington nothing. Sharpsville and Greenville tied at 13 apiece, and Grove City just went up on Fairview, 16-13 from a Nathan Greer 93-yard touchdown return. Elsewhere in District 10, Sagertown and Eisenhower 7-7 apiece. Cambridge Springs leads Northwestern 12-0. Cochranton 21, Union City 0. Northeast and Seneca leads 19-13 in that one. Down south, you have General McLean 33, Harbor Creek 7, Walsh Jesuit 27, McDowell 7. And then out in District 6, we got District 9, a few updated scores there. Red Bank Valley 21, Brockway 19, Karnes City 14, Brookville 0. And down in Lawrence County, we have Newcastle 21, Hopewell 13, and Union 7, Neshannock 6. Back to you, Aaron.
Great job, Darren, and big shout out to our sponsors, Lock, Stock, and Barrel, feeding our crew and supporting our local sports coverage. If you are listening, plan on taking a trip to the Shenango Plaza in Sharpsville and grabbing a sandwich and playing your lucky numbers. Darren, what sandwich did you get today?
I actually had the number 7 hot sausage, half. Pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, lock, stock, and barrel coming through again.
There you go. In the clutch. Yeah, meatball, pepperoni. Can't go wrong with that. It's not on the menu, but you ask them.
They'll make it.
They'll make it for you.
And, of course, Art got the Italian nightmare. So.
Yeah, 20 weeks running here. That's the way it rolls here.
Yep.
But big shout out to all our fans listening on the radio and on our Facebook pages as well. We have video coverage of this game on the Facebook page. Bob has a post running there. With our game here between Sharon and Cathedral Prep. Also, we have the radio coverage of the Lakeview and Greenville, or Lakeview and Mercer on the Facebook as well. And then join us after the game for the post-game show. We will take your calls, and we'll give you the last of the scores here as the games wrap up with the rain delays we've had today. But stay tuned. We got the second half of Cathedral Prep at Sharon on News Talk at 790 WPIC with Mark Slazak and Bob Greenberg.
Agriculture is more than a business. It's a way of life. My bank understands agriculture. They're local. They're here for the long haul. Agriculture is a business that varies like the weather. That's why I need a financial partner I can grow with, in good times and bad, whether or not.
Mercer County State Bank. Member FDIC. Your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
Gosh, honey, what's got you all chef-tastic?
You know, it's our kitchen remodel. It's got me all inspired.
Oh, are you inspired enough to make dessert?
As a matter of fact.
Is it chocolate? Oh, it's chocolate. I love you.
Get inspiration all your own with a brand new kitchen from Warner's Homes and Improvements. We create new kitchens that dreams are made of. We buy direct from the manufacturers using top quality materials with no shortcuts. The latest in style and functionality for a fair price. Call Warner's today and get inspired. Warner's Homes and Improvements on Route 19 in Mercer or online at warnersconstruction.com.
Stay refreshed and hydrated with Herman's Water, your go-to bottled water choice in the Valley since 1908. Herman's premium spring water is sourced from nature's purest springs, delivering a crisp taste that quenches your thirst. Say goodbye to dehydration and hello to hydration. Visit hermanswater.com to order your supply today that can deliver to your home or office for free. Ask about our new customer offer of 1 month free rental and 2 free bottles. Herman's Water, when taste matters.
I'm hungry.
Well, I know just the place to go.
They got what I like?
Oh, yeah.
Win. Wait, what about drinks?
Well, it's a bar and grill, so yeah, you're covered.
Win-win.
Speaking of win, they've got gaming too, so you can
win.
Come sit down for a great meal, a great drink, a great time, or all three. Bay's Pub and Grill has just what you want. So come by for good eats, cold drinks, and the latest ways to win. Bay's Pub and Grill, East State Street, Hermitage.
The halftime show is brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel, serving giant subs to the Shenango Valley since 1973.
Back here at Westminster College, Mark Slazak along with Bob Greenberg, Aaron Byro back at the studio. Thank you, Aaron and Darren, for that halftime Lock, Stock, and Barrel scoreboard report. And we'll hear those guys again after the game. And Guardians and Buccos were not on that scoreboard show.
No.
And I wasn't going to mention it unless you look at the score again now.
High school football scoreboard show.
I wasn't going to mention it because the Guardians were up 4-0. The Pirates scored 6 and went up 6-4. But since the Guardians have now come back to take the lead, I'll mention the score. 8-6 right now. Guardians in the bottom of the 5. On the high school scoreboard show, that's over now. So that's why I could have mentioned that score now.
Yeah. One thing that jumps out to me before we get into some stats here.
Yeah.
The 8 games going on tonight in Mercer County with Mercer County teams. And we've done this for a long time. Listen to these scores right now, the differentials. 12, 7, 7, tied, 6, 1, 3, 1. I mean, these are
you put all those are the differentials in all the games.
Yeah, that's how close all
those
these
were
games
the scores.
are.
For
No,
Gary
this is how the close.
Read
these
them
games
again. The differentials are
12, 7, 7, tied 6, 1, 3, 1.
A ton of close games. Wow.
Normally
All
we have
these games are undecided going into the second
Yes.
half. No doubt about it. Every single game undecided. Great night of football despite some crazy weather before the game. Nothing that we know of so far has delayed in game. A couple of games got started late. Our game was supposed to start at 7:30. We did start at 7:30, and so we're a little bit ahead of some of them. But it's a 7-6 here. Sharon lead over Cathedral Prep.
Had a chance briefly talk to Jason Leonard, the fine athletic director here at Westminster, the former Hickory High quarterback star back in my early years that we used to broadcast.
And Westminster Star as well here. And able to host today, so great to see Jason and Kevin Fenstermacher earlier. Those Gary Swanson, the crew, everybody set us up real nice here at Westminster. In the TV booths, we got a lot of space for radio today. It's great, and Lee up top with a good view of things there on the Facebook camera as well.
On those, Jason said they love hosting games here, and I said, well, we won't stop you. Want to host more games here? This is a great facility. I'm sure the fans like it. Good parking, great media, everything like that. So thank you, Westminster, for their hospitality. Some quick numbers here in the first half. Sharon led by Isaac Friday, 10 carries, 71 yards. Anglemore had the 1 carry for 20 yards and a touchdown. White had a carry for 6 yards. Anglemore was 4 of 10 passing for 32 yards. Root had 2 catches for 11 yards. Also for Sharon, Ondo had a catch for 9, and White had a catch for 12. Sharon flagged 3 times for 25 yards. Friday had a sack. Root had a interception. Sharon, 12 carries, 97 yards rushing, 20 total plays, 129 total yards in the first half for Sharon. Cathedral Prep, Carson, 18 carries, 120 yards rushing, including a touchdown. He recovered a fumble in the end zone. Prep, also Himes, 6 carries, 38 yards. Himes, 0 of 1 passing, was picked off. Prep flagged 3 times for 30 yards. Overall, Prep, 27 carries, 145 yards rushing, 28 plays, 145 for Prep, 20 plays, 129 for Sharon.
We're at the half. Teams are back out, at least the Cathedral Prep team is back out on the field, so Sharon making their way out right now. So 1 break, and we should be ready for this third quarter of action. After 2 quarters at the half, Sharon 7, Cathedral Prep 6. More in a moment on your home for high school football, News Talk 790 and Facebook Live.
My car does more than take me from here to there, and I expect my insurance to do more too. That's why I chose my agent and Erie Insurance. They offer first accident forgiveness and the service I deserve at a price I can afford.
Your local Erie agent is Mailer Insurance. Get a quote today at mailerinsurance.com. Mailer Insurance, a Reinhardt's agency affiliate.
Erie Insurance services are provided by one or more of the following insurers: Erie Insurance Company, Erie Insurance Property and Casualty Company, or Flagship City Insurance Company, home offices Erie, Pennsylvania, or Erie Insurance Company of New York, home offices Rochester, New York, and equal opportunity insured.
Imagine a bathroom that's not just a room, but a sanctuary. A place where every detail is crafted with care, where quality meets tranquility. At Warner's Homes and Improvements, they believe in taking the time to get it right. That's why they are proud to introduce their bathroom installation service, where done in a day is a thing of the past. Rushing perfection? Not their style. Warner's Homes and Improvements takes the time to ensure every tile, every fixture is placed with precision, because your peace of mind is worth more than a quick job. Experience the difference of a bathroom designed for you, not the clock. Visit Warner's Homes and Improvements on Route 19 in Mercer, or visit them at warnerconstruction.com today. Warner's Homes and Improvements, where your bathroom is our masterpiece. Don't rush perfection.
I'm stylish.
I'm classic. I'm extremely sarcastic.
I'm in love with this band.
I'm the #1 fan.
I'm a musical genius.
Let your t-shirt do the talking. We've got just the message you're looking for.
Need a customized t-shirt? Then stop at 2J's Custom Screen Printing in Hermitage. From your favorite prints to customized t-shirts, hoodies, and more. Shop 2J's Custom Screen Printing with big city design right here at home. 2J's Custom Screen Printing on East State Street in Hermitage.
Stay refreshed and hydrated with Herman's Water, your go-to bottled water choice in the Valley since 1908. Herman's premium spring water is sourced from nature's purest springs, delivering a crisp taste that quenches your thirst. Say goodbye to dehydration and hello to hydration. Visit hermanswater.com to order your supply today that can deliver to your home or office for free. Ask about our new customer offer of 1 month free rental and 2 free bottles. Herman's Water, when taste matters.
The halftime show is brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel, serving giant subs to the Shenango Valley since 1973.
Get ready to start the third quarter here at Westminster College Memorial Field inside of Bury Stadium. Mark Slazak along with Bob Greenberg. Aaron Byro at the studio. Lee Gross on our Facebook Live camera. And this Sharon with the 7-6 lead. Sharon won the toss and deferred, so they have choice to have the football here. And I'm sure they'll take it here to start this second half of action. Sharon with some positive plays, some really hard running by Ike Friday. The defense bending but not breaking. Almost came away with a big turnover at the goal line as well. They forced the fumble, but after the ball went high in the air, the running back Carson was able to recover his own fumble for the Cathedral Prep touchdown. And then Englemore had a nice run after a couple of big plays. It was like a big play drive. Friday had a big run, the big pass to Root, and then the touchdown run from Englemore that set up the score in the 7-6 Sharon Tiger lead here as we go into this third quarter.
Sharon, next week, expected to play at home against Slippery Rock. We had mentioned in the pregame, still some doubt about that. We were being told they're going to try to do a dry run on Tuesday, see how it goes. And then hopefully all goes well, that they'll be able to host Slippery Rock next Friday at Tiger Stadium. But that will be to be determined.
Yeah, done some other stadium renovations. Someone said, maybe you, that said that the goalposts weren't up yet either. So they had some work that they'll have to do to get everything ready. And it'll be kicking off Cameron Chrisman for Cathedral Prep. Bishop Root is the deepest of 3 returners for the Tigers, as White and Norris are back as well. White jerseys, orange pants for Cathedral Prep. Black jerseys, orange pants for the Sharon Tigers.
Lakeview 12, Mercer nothing, end of 3.
Here we go, it's an onside kick, and it did not go the required yardage, and in the last moment it hops into the hands of one of the Sharon upmen, Cam Dye, and he grabs it, so it'll be great field position for the Sharon Tigers inside Cathedral Prep territory.
And how about that? As they try an onside kick, and it did not go to 10 yards. And so Sharon will take over at the Prep 49-yard line.
Yeah, kind of hopped around, and then it took one big hop, and Cam Dye was standing there about 9 yards away. But once he touched it, it became a live ball, but he caught it cleanly and got out of bounds. So the Sharon Tigers will start on offense.
Sharon on offense will look like this. The quarterback is Ethan Inglemore, running back Ike Friday. Fullback is Bryson Roberson. Wide receivers are Rakeem Hughes, Brock Ondo, Bishop Root. Up front, Jaza Houston. Van Sickles has been out to check his status. Bulick.
Yeah, Dye has
Root,
taken his place.
And Miller on the line.
First down, handoff to Friday, and met at the line of scrimmage and ripped down. Nice defensive play in the middle of the field by Dominic Panaghetti. The defense for Cathedral Prep is Alex Haggerty, Jack Adams, and Dominic Panaghetti. Joe Himes, Monte Hollingsworth, and Max Spence are the backers. Gavin Easter, Matt Oblick, Corey Allen, Roman Ham, and Tyjon Williams, the defensive backs. Hondo will also start for Sharon. He's a wide receiver to the right side. 3 receivers split opposite. Englemore with a fake handoff. He's going to run left. He gets to the outside 40. He's still running and hit hard ball, fumbled, but out of bounds as he's inside the 40 with a first down. Englemore is still down after taking a big hit, picking up a first down to the 37-yard line.
Corey Allen with a big hit. We saw he had a big hit earlier on Bishop Root, and this time Sharon's quarterback is down after picking up about 13 yards on a first down.
Bishop Root was also down and slow to get up. Root's going to hop off. Englemore will be okay. Root is the one that comes to the sideline and seems to be in the most pain as he sits down on the bench.
So that's double trouble there. Greenville has scored. They lead Sharpsville 19-13. Hall of Fame night in Greenville.
Sharon splits Ondo to the right side. Slot to the right, Hughes to the left. Englemore rolls to his left. Little bootleg being chased. Gets away from a tackle. Rolls right, throws, and it's intercepted. Picked off on the far side. It's Cathedral Prep football.
Oh, my goodness. And that is on the defensive side. Matt Oblick with the interception as Englemore was under heavy duress. He avoided at least the first man and the second man, but eventually kind of rushed that pass into coverage, and a big turnover by the Sharon Tigers as Prep will take over at their own 36.
A diving interception by Oblick. He had one last week as well. And Cathedral Prep gets the football back. They'll start the drive at their own 37.
So just one of those decisions. I'm sure Ethan Englemore will think about that. He knows he probably should have just ran that. So instead it'll be Prep ball at their own 37, 1st and 10.
5 wides in the set. Himes looking to run left. Breaks a tackle, then gets hit by Miller, and he's down where it looks like to be no gain. Defense for the Sharon Tigers. We'll have Brody Miller, Sean Bullock, Stone Root up front. Ike Friday at a linebacker spot with Brock Ondo and Bryson Roberson. And Navion Brown as well. Cassius Hosey as the rover. Bishop Root, Jafir Lampkins, and Terrian White defensive backs. Right now, also Carmez Norris out there as Bishop Root was getting checked out on the sideline. 2nd down and 10, no gain on the play. Empty set, 5 receivers in the play. Himes rolls to his right. Miller's chasing him. Himes with a flag behind him is going to get hit and run out of bounds by Ondo. And what looks to be no gain again on the play near side. Ondo ends up all the way onto the Sharon bench.
Ondo pushes Himes onto the Sharon bench. And there's, as you said, there's a flag as well.
The flag was behind the play during the play, so none of that on the sideline. Ondo kind of wrapped him up. He really wasn't pushing him out of bounds, and he was kind of hugging him the whole way to the bench, but Himes didn't really want to go down or be touched, and didn't stop his momentum until he got to the water coolers right on the bench in front of us.
It's going to be holding against Prep. And your 3, Farrell leads Fort LaBeouf 20-13. Farrell heading up to Erie County after losing last Saturday night to Hickory. You kind of felt, kind of a letdown there. Long bus drive. Really an unknown opponent for Farrell. And LaBeouf's giving them all they could handle.
Sharon's going to take this penalty on the hold and mark Cathedral Prep back to the 27-yard line.
Now, Farrell's winning, but just if you're thinking, when was the last time Farrell started 0-2? 2019. 0-2, then they won the next 13 in a row to win a state championship.
Oblick will come to the near side. Carson now comes back into the game as a back, so no more empty set for Cathedral Prep. They'll go back to their offensive set that was successful in the first half. Himes back to pass, quarterback draw up the middle, slips a tackle, but runs into the next man. He's going to be down at about the 31-yard line for a short gain, and it's going to be 4th down and...
That's 3rd down.
Or 3rd down, I should say. 3rd down and long.
Stone Root with a big hit there. And it'll be a pickup of about 4 on the play. So it'll be 3rd and maybe about 17 here.
Yeah, we'll call 3rd and 17.
Yeah, Mike Mishler, the OC now. He probably likes that 5 wide receiver set when he had his son quarterback in here.
We've seen Himes throw just one time. This is his debut at quarterback. He did not play at all last week at quarterback. They started with Friedman, and then they brought in Williams. Williams played one play of this game, and it was a turnover. Here's a turn, and they hand off to Carson. Carson slips a tackle at the 35. Carson running hard, pushes out near the front sticks, but that's still 10 yards short of the 1st down. Carson had over 100 yards rushing in the first half.
And it's his first touch here of the second half, so it'll be 4th and 10 now for Cathedral Prep.
Cathedral Prep was able to run the ball. They just been putting points on the board and had that big turnover on that interception on the only time that Himes threw the football.
Yeah, 145 yards rushing in the first half as a team.
And 4th down and 10, just short of the 40, and they have the offense out there. Again, the quarterback. Himes is also the punter, so we'll watch and see if he drops back. He drops back a couple of steps, and he will kick it away. It's a line drive kick, and there's nobody back there for Sharon to grab it. It's going to take a great roll on the turf. It's inside the 20. It's inside the 10. It still rolls. It's inside the 5 and down at the 4-yard line.
58-yard punt, no return, as huge special teams play there by Cathedral Prep.
Second time they've been able to flip the field with the pooch punt. And with Himes, the threat as a quarterback to run or pass, he only dropped back a couple of steps. He was maybe at the most 7 yards back of the line of scrimmage when he kicked that football away, and he just kicks it on a low line drive, hoping to get a roll, and he got a nice roll on the turf. And the Sharon offense will be in the shadow of their own goalpost as they start this series at the 4-yard line.
Xander Tellez, 70-yard bomb to Bromley. Missed extra point, 20-7 Hickory, late second quarter. So Xander Tellez, 3 touchdowns, 2 running, 1 throwing here in the first half.
Hondo and Carmez Norris will be the wideouts. The back end this set is Friday. He is on the end in Titans in the Westminster end zone. Snap to Englemore, hand to Friday, and he'll get hit at the 5 and spin forward to maybe the 6-yard line. The 7 if they're generous. They'll put that ball down just short of the 7-yard line. Second down and 8. Sharon Tigers and Cathedral Prep Ramblers both scoring in the second quarter. Sharon made their extra point. Cathedral Prep did not. Sharon leads 7-6 with 7:52 to go here in this third quarter.
Really no reason to get too tricky down here if you're Jason McElwaney. You're sitting at your own 6-yard line.
2 receivers will go wide to the left side. And again, it's a hand to Friday. And Friday with a hole up the middle to the 15. Bounce it outside to about the 18-yard line. He'll go down there, but that's going to move the chains for a Sharon first down.
Right, nice block in there, Stone Root. Also, you got the big Brody Miller there as well. Cam Dye. Sharon offensive line opening up a big hole there for Ike Friday.
Jose Houston on that line as well on that left side for the Tigers.
86 yards now for Friday on 13 carries.
So ball out to the 13-yard line. Ondo will be split out wide on the right, Norris to the near side. Bishop Root is still on this near side bench being attended to by trainers. And here's a little swing pitch to Norris, and Carmez breaks one tackle and spins off it for about a yard, if anything, on the pass as he came in front of the quarterback, Englemore, took that little flip pass and didn't get much out of it, did Carmez Norris.
Yeah, trying to get the ball into Norris's hands, who is pretty dynamic of a player.
Just a yard on the pass completion. It'll be second down and 9.
6:40 to go here, third quarter. Sharon leading Cathedral Prep 7-6. Last Sharon win over Cathedral Prep was in 1996.
Hondo and Norris to the near side. Pistol set for Englemore. Hands to Friday. Friday bounces off left tackle, but going to be ripped down at the 20-yard line for no gain.
Alex Haggerty, pretty active defensive end for Prep, beating his man and bringing Friday down for nothing. So now third and, call it 9 here maybe for the Tigers.
The linemen know if they slow them up at all, they also got number 5 Hollinsworth coming behind to finish off anybody who's not all the way down. Monte Hollinsworth, 5'10", 215, the middle linebacker, covers a lot of ground for Cathedral Prep. Third down and 8. Sharon with the ball on their own 20-yard line. Englemore back to pass. Looking near side, throws it on the swing to Norris. It's incomplete over his head and out of bounds. And the ball will come, or now it'll be back to a punting situation for the Tigers on fourth down.
Calvin Morris picks up where he left off last week. 27-yard touchdown run for Hickory, as the Hornets now extend their lead to 27-6.
Took Hickory a while to get going, but now putting the points on the board against Mercyhurst Prep. I'm sorry, against University Prep. Now, the punter is normally Bishop Root, and he's had a couple of good punts, but he's still injured on the sideline. They're looking at him here on the bench, so Ethan Englemore will stand back at about the 10-yard line to punt this one away. Tyjon Williams is set to return. And the snap, and Englemore, a short spinning kick that will bounce and take a great bounce for Cathedral Prep back towards the Sharon goal. It hit at about the 43, but took a huge bounce back towards the line of scrimmage, and they'll call it down at the 38-yard line. So that's where Cathedral Prep will take over on the short field. So just going back to that, what was it, 58-yard punt by Himes, really flipped the field and have now put Cathedral Prep in much better position here offensively to start this drive.
Yeah, so best start of the game for Prep at the Sharon 36-yard line. We have 5:38 to go in this third quarter. It's a 1-point Sharon lead over Cathedral Prep. Prep a 5A school, Sharon's a 3A school.
Three receivers loading up that right side. Carson, the back, takes the handoff from Himes up the middle, spins and gets hit from behind and then driven forward inside the 30-yard line, down to the 29.
About 7 there for Carson. Roberson eventually brings him down. So they put those 3 wide receivers on the right side to kind of spread out the defense a little bit, try to open up some gaps. And it worked for 7 yards on first down as Prep now down to the Sharon 29.
Robert Brown now in the lineup as an extra receiver to the right side. Turn the hand off to Carson Hall over the left side. Cuts back at the 20. Still in the lane. 15, 10, 5, and a touchdown. Oh, a big touchdown run. 29 yards on the dash for Desari Carson.
And we talked about the field position, and then this Carson has been sensational here tonight. A 29-yard touchdown run as Prep takes the lead, 12-7. Carson now 163 yards here in the ball game. We're still in the third quarter.
Big hole off that left side. Nice cutback, and Carson with a lot of speed. Let's see if they go for 2 here. Note that he did not convert the first extra point. And it looks like they might, as we don't have the kicker out there. Himes is back out there. We don't see Chrisman coming out.
Yeah, if I'm Mike Mishler, the OC, I hand the ball to Carson. I mean, that's not really a bad strategy right now. He's averaging almost 8 yards a carry.
We'll send Potts wide to the left. Brown to the near side. A couple of tight ends. Hollinsworth is an extra fullback. Himes is going to keep it himself, and he is going to get ripped down and going to be short. The conversion will fail. So they went with the keeper to the quarterback, Joe Himes, and he does not get in.
And it was Brody Miller with another big tackle.
So it's Cathedral Prep now with a 12-7 lead. We got an injury time, a 12-6 lead, 12-7 lead, I should say, but we have an injury timeout here for a moment.
Cramp, it looks like.
Before we take the break. So Sharon player we'll get attendance in a moment. We'll come back with a report on that. Carson, 29-yard touchdown run. Extra point fails, and Cathedral Prep leads 12-7 with 5 minutes to go in the third. Back with more in a moment on your home for high school football, News Talk 790 and Facebook Live. Facebook Live.
Insurance company.
Well, I know I pay each month, and I'm covered.
Okay, are you sure you have the best rates? Do you have the right coverage for your needs? Are you paying for things you don't need?
Well, I haven't actually talked to my agent. I just assumed...
Talk to a real person. Talk to someone local and see the difference.
Mailer Insurance is local. Mailer Insurance lives where you do, and we'll give you the coverage you need and nothing you don't at a fair price. And they are always here to talk. Mailer Insurance in Sharpsville or at MailerInsurance.com, a Reinhardt's Agency Incorporated affiliate.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
It's Brody Miller of the Tigers, who was having a calf cramp. He gets attended to. He comes off. Bishop Root has ice on his right knee. Does not look like he's going to be back in the game. And Van Sickles no longer has his pads on. He was injured in the first half for the Tigers. So a couple Tiger injury reports. 12-7 the lead for Cathedral Prep on the touchdown run by Carson. The drive?
2 plays, 36 yards, 38 seconds. talking about injury updates, last week Darnell LaCamera, the fine lineman for Farrell, was injured, and he is out. They have not gotten an MRI yet, but he is out until further notice. So that's a little bit of a concern, obviously, for Farrell. And Jackson Wilson has scored on a 4-yard run. Grove City has taken a 13-3 lead over Fairview.
Back and forth they go there, right here. Score has flipped yet again to put Cathedral Prep on top. And it goes back to field position on a big punt that flipped the field for Cathedral Prep. Little pooch punt on 4th down that turned out into a 58-yard punt. Sharon had to start a drive inside their 5, didn't do much with it after a short punt because their punter, Root, had been hurt. Cathedral Prep scores on 2 plays on a short field. Crispin to kick off. High spinning kick. White's going to take it at the 18-yard line. Cuts back at the 25, to the 30, to the 35, to the 40, and slips down and is down at the 42. Oh, he had one more move to make. It kind of slipped as he ran into the player there, Gavin Easter, who was there to knock him down.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah, he cut back. He didn't know Easter was there, and he cut back, and they collided. And White went down, but a good return for the Tigers, and they're at the 42-yard line.
Sharon had 3 returns last week for touchdowns, and maybe one more move away there for maybe getting another one here tonight.
He didn't see Easter on his right side. If he cuts to the left, he might have had that seam. And instead, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers at their own 42-yard line, now trailing 12-7 with 4:53 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
It's the 10th time all-time that Sharon and Cathedral Prep have played. They are tied 4-4-1 in that series.
Ondo and Norris to the right side. Engelmore takes the snap out of the pistol, looks, fires right side, floats up for a long time, and Ondo cannot hang on. Tried to make a leaping catch at about the 45 and could not bring it down.
Yeah, ball sailed a little bit. Even if Ondo catches that, he maybe got a yard or 2. As Prep really sniffing that one out. It'll be 2nd and 10 now for Sharon. It's 12-7 Cathedral Prep, 4:48 to go, 3rd quarter.
A little bit of fog rolling in here on this humid night. Coming in off Britton Lake. 12-7. The lead for Cathedral Prep. On the incomplete pass, Sharon looking at 2nd down and 10. Ondo will go to the right side with Carmez Norris. Rakeem Hughes to the near side. Pistol set, Roberson tight on the right side. Roberson now switches to the left side. And a flag. Somebody moved. Another flag.
Yeah, it's going to be on the Sharon Tigers. Juju Johnson, another touchdown. Farrell now leads 28-13 over Fort LaBeouf.
Procedure call, 5-yard penalty against the Tigers. We'll march him back. And set up a 2nd down and 15.
Sharon really hasn't been able to put together any established drives here. They had the one touchdown, obviously.
And that was a three-play drive, 72 yards, a couple of big plays in there, right?
But they have not been able to mistake here, mistake there. And I think their longest drive of the game has been 6 plays. That was the end of the half.
They've had some pretty good runs by Friday, but not much in the passing game. 2 receivers wide, hand up the middle Friday. And he'll run over right tackle. Pyle will push forward and knock him forward for a couple of more yards. And he's out near that original line of scrimmage as he crosses the 40 out to about the 41. So it'll be 3rd down and about 12 here. If you didn't know who was who, and you just looked on the Facebook feed for a second and looked at the colors, you got everybody wearing orange and black. Sharon's got the black jerseys with the orange pants and the black helmet. And Cathedral Prep with the white jerseys and the orange pants. They've got a black helmet as well.
Saw the great story in the Herald about Isaac Friday. The other day was selected to the National Society of High School Scholars.
That's right.
Recognizes top scholars, leadership, community commitment.
Rolling right, Engelmore on 3rd down and 11. Gets hit as he throws, and the pass incomplete.
Oh, my.
Again, big pressure yet again.
That was Koshan. Jacob with the big hit on Anglemore. So Sharon will have to, looks like we'll have to punt it away here again.
So a promising field position on the big kick return by Carmez Norris, but no positive yards on the drive, and a punting situation for the Tigers. Cathedral Prep.
This Prep defense starting
to find themselves.
Yes,
You're right.
starting to stiffen up here, and that's going to be a challenge for Sharon. Down 12-7. They're still obviously very much in this game.
This defense did not give up a touchdown last week. Erie scored on a punt return. So Anglemore will punt. Williams is deep. Anglemore takes the snap at the 30. High spinning kick. It's going to be taken at the 30 to the 35. Skip out near the 40-yard line. That was this time Corey Allen as the returner, not Williams. And Allen will get yardage up to, they'll mark him with at the 38-yard line, I believe.
So 3:42 to go in this third quarter. Cathedral Prep, they've taken a 12-7 lead over the Sharon Tigers. It's been a rock'em sock'em game. Lots of running. Just a combined 33 yards passing. But two very good teams going at it here in week 2.
Three receivers will come to the near side with Brown, the outside man, and a handoff. Nope, a fake handoff. Himes going to keep it, and Himes, little read option that time, going to be pulled down for a very short gain.
Yeah, Friday read that perfectly. He was right into the face of Himes, and Himes had to make just a little shifty move just to avoid being tackled for a loss. He maybe get about a yard. It'll be second and 9.
Just 1 yard on the play. Himes is not listed on the depth chart as a quarterback. And after one series and a turnover by Cathedral Prep, actually one play and an opening play turnover, he has come in and been the man. Here's a handoff up the middle, and that's another big run by Carson. He's got a first down. He's across the 50. He's down to the Sharon 45.
That'll be about 16, 17 more yards for Carson.
They'll mark it at the 44-yard line on a big run for Carson.
Give him 17 more. He has 180 yards now on 22 carries. Desari Carson, the sophomore, having a breakout game here tonight.
He gets the start because the starter ineligible today. And the sophomore has made the most of it. First down and 10 for Cathedral Prep. We've got a flag down.
It's in the defensive backfield.
Yeah, the back judge comes walking in with the flag. What do we have?
Too many players. Delay game. Legal substitution on the defense.
So everyone for Sharon is looking around trying to think who is the extra guy.
It was a legal substitution, so there was not.
Well, that's usually the call for 12 on the field. Nobody came off the field. And now they will. And now the play will run. And up the middle, it's Himes. As the extra player finally figured out by the Tigers, they were confused the whole time. Himes is going to run it for a first down while Sharon was still confused. The ball was set. Sharon was trying to figure out who the extra player was. Hughes finally ran off the field, was still at the numbers when the ball was snapped, and Himes ran it up the middle for a first down.
Yeah,
and now they're going to call that no play or not. Officials are discussing.
Hughes was running off the field. Should have been, I think there might have been a flag there. They're still talking about it.
They have not moved the chains, but the ball is beyond the chains. And now they'll signal first down. Cathedral Prep is on the ball, ready to snap it.
And the ball's not in play, and the chain aren't set.
Now they'll move the chains.
I think Prep tried to snap it, but
yeah,
can't do that.
2:26 to go in the third. Cathedral Prep first down and 10 now at the Sharon 32-yard line. And Himes will keep it. He'll run to the left side, bounce it outside 35, cuts inside the 30 and dives out of bounds, far side, right around that 25-yard line.
57 yards now for Himes on the ground.
So put it at the 25. Himes is listed as one of the wing backs on the depth chart.
Greenville
I know
20.
he could run the ball. Go ahead.
Greenville 25, Sharpsville 13, fourth quarter.
2nd and 3 from the 25. Himes wanted to hand to Carson. There's nobody there. He's going to be ripped down. Stone Root will take him down. Himes turned to his right. Carson ran to his left. So it was big trouble. And Stone Root was there to pull him down. And a loss on the play for Cathedral Prep.
Be about 5-yard loss on the play.
I don't know how many reps Himes has had at quarterback throughout camp in the year. When they talked about the battle, it was on the preseason, it was all between Friedman and KJ Williams, and it's got to be a tough feeling when you turn to your right to hand off and there's no one there.
Clock continues to wind. We're down to 1 minute to go in this third quarter. Cathedral Prep on top, 12-7.
Brown comes to the near side. The slot to the near side is Potts. Himes will take the snap, fake the handoff, and run it up the middle. Entire line continues to push, inside the 25, down near the 20, before the ball carrier, Himes, finally goes down, and then a flag comes in late.
I think he got enough for the first down, like a little Philadelphia Eagle snowplow play there almost, on sportsmanlike conduct on Sharon.
Wow.
So it'll be pickup of about 7 yards for Himes for the first down, and then, half the distance here?
Yeah, it would be. Add that on. The pile just continued to slowly move down the field, with Himes surrounded by linemen, some pulling him, some pushing him down the field.
So Cathedral Prep will enter the McCandless, Ford Mercer, and Meadville red zone. They'll be down to about the 11 here. And they lead 12-7, late stages of the third quarter.
With a personal foul, we'll put the ball at the 11-yard line. Prep Ramblers looking to the sideline for the play call.
Hubbard leads Wilmington 25-0. We haven't had that score in a while. Brian Hoffman over there, the former Middlesex coach, done a fantastic job at Hubbard.
And it's taking forever for this play call. I can't imagine there's much time on the play clock. And that now actually officials will run the clock, so they had it paused for the moment. So now they will send 3 receivers to the right, will Cathedral Prep. Himes in a pistol. Will hand it right side. Carson cut back at the 5, plows to the end zone for a touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown run by Desari Carson.
Desari Carson, another touchdown, 11 yards. And Cathedral Prep extends their lead now to 18-7.
Yeah, Carson with a big hole. Off right guard. And plows it in for the score. And it'll be Crispin on to attempt the extra point at the goal to our right. 3 touchdowns now for Desari Carson.
And they're going to kick for 1 this time.
Snap is back, ball is down, kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 19 seconds to go in the third quarter, Cathedral Prep extends their lead to 19-7 over Sharon. We're back with more in a moment on your home for high school football, News Talk 790 and Facebook Live.
This is XYZ Insurance. How can I help?
I have a question about my home policy.
Okay, question about phone policy.
Home policy.
Okay, gnome policy.
HOME, home.
Technology is great, but sometimes it's better to talk with a real person. With Erie Insurance, you have a caring, independent agent who's with you from beginning to end.
We don't have any HOMEs on record.
Call Reinhardt's Insurance, 724-342-2291. Go to erieinsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
Mark Slazak back here with Bob Greenberg as well. Aaron Byro at the studio. Lee Gross running our Facebook Live camera. And Desari Carson with his 11-yard touchdown run, his 3rd touchdown of the game. Cameron Crispin with a point after. 19-7 Cathedral Prep. You have drive numbers when you get a chance there, Bob?
Yeah, 7 plays, 62 yards, 3 minutes and 23 seconds. Carson now 23 carries, 191 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
Big day for the sophomore.
Any chance this could be a Wally Pipp moment here for Cathedral Prep?
Could very well be.
If you don't know who Wally Pipp is, Google him. You'll understand what I mean.
Do you know who Lou Gehrig is? Beyond the next question.
There you go. Yeah, if you know Lou
if you
Gehrig,
know who Wally Pipp is, you know who Lou Gehrig is, and you know the story. But Lou Gehrig, one of the greatest baseball players of all time. Wally Pipp took a day off.
Oh, my.
Lou Gehrig replaced him and never took a day off again.
I'm saying oh, my for a reason.
Crispin set to kick off. We'll get your oh, my in a moment.
I mean, oh, my. Is what I'm going to say it louder.
Line drive kick is short. Grabbed by the up man at the 40 to the 42, and then spun out of bounds. It went into the hands of Navion Brown on a line drive kick that barely got off the ground. Brown was ready for it, and he's got to return out to the 45-yard line.
Ready for my oh, my.
Go ahead. What do you got?
Fort LaBeouf gets a 2-point conversion with 2:30 to go in the game. Fort LaBeouf 29, Farrell 28.
Oh, my. That is oh, my. That was my reaction, too. I wasn't even trying to mimic you. That just what came out. How much time again?
2:30.
2:30 to go.
Fort LaBeouf.
Don't count out the Tigers, or the Steelers with 2:38 to go.
And Grove City 13, Fairview 6, late third quarter there.
Right here, it's Cathedral Prep 19, Sharon 7. Ethan Englemore, the quarterback. We'll send Raheem Hughes. And Carmez Norris to the right, Ondo to the left, back to pass. Looking for a screen, finds Friday, gets a block to the 50, hit and dropped. At about the 48-yard line. And that should be the last play of the third quarter.
Wait a minute. We have a flag.
We have a player down.
And a flag.
And a flag.
Flag might be on Cathedral Prep. But we'll sort it all out here.
We'll hang here for a moment. We have 2 players down, actually. One for Cathedral Prep and one for Sharon.
And I believe the quarter is going to end, I believe. And because of that, we probably could take a break. Unless they put more time on the clock.
Officials in discussion in midfield. And we'll see if we get a call here.
Rick Witten, the referee tonight. Long hitting Rick Witten is his nickname. Good golfer.
Dead ball. So Cathedral Prep at the end of the quarter gets the penalty on sportsmanlike conduct. Sharon will get 15 more yards tacked on. We'll sort out the injuries when we come back. Looks like a couple players getting cramps worked on. End of 3. Cathedral Prep 19, Sharon 7. Back with more in a moment on your home for high school football. News Talk 790 and Facebook Live.
Hydrated with Herman's Water, your go-to bottled water choice in the Valley since 1908. Herman's premium spring water is sourced from nature's purest springs, delivering a crisp taste that quenches your thirst. Say goodbye to dehydration and hello to hydration. Visit hermanswater.com to order your supply today that can deliver to your home or office for free. Ask about our new customer offer of 1 month free rental and 2 free bottles. Herman's Water, when taste matters.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
Getting ready to start this fourth quarter now as the injuries and everything got us to the end of that third quarter. So we'll start the fourth. It was Monte Hollingsworth that came off the field with a cramp for Cathedral Prep. Sharon player is getting both legs worked on right now as well as he works through a cramp. I don't have a number right now to share with you, so we'll let you know in a moment, but they're running a couple of Sharon players across the field to help him off.
Like to welcome our listeners on Sports Radio 96.7 who heard the Lakeview Sailors shut out the Mercer Mustangs 12-0 tonight. Coach Blake Reddick goes to 2-0 in his young career. Congratulations, and you've joined us here for a pretty good one here at Westminster College with Cathedral Prep scoring a couple touchdowns here to take a 19-7 lead over Sharon as we start this fourth quarter.
Stone Root was the player cramped up for the Tigers, so he makes his way off the field.
And because of that 15-yard penalty, Sharon will start at the Prep 32-yard line, 1st and 10. So a golden opportunity for Sharon to cut this deficit down here if they can get it in.
So, yep, 1st and 10 from the Cathedral Prep 32. And Sharon scored on a second quarter touchdown, a run by Ethan Englemore of 20 yards. That's pretty much been it offensively, and certainly it scoring-wise. Cathedral Prep got 2 touchdowns in the third quarter to come back from this 7-6 deficit that they had at the half.
And the big story has been the Zari Carson, 191 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns for Prep through 3 quarters. Sharon still got a chance. Down 12, still a lot of time left.
Hughes will go wide to the left, onto the near side. Norris slot near side. 1st and 10 from the 32. Snap back to Englemore, looking right, fires in the flat, caught by Norris at the 30-yard line, brought down right away. Short gain on the catch, Carmez Norris.
Trying to get Norris the ball in open space with his ability. Farrell's driving, about a minute to go. They're down at the LaBeouf 38-yard line, by the way. Farrell trailing 29-28 at Fort LaBeouf.
Sharon offense looks to the sideline for the play call. Biondo to the right, Hughes to the left, slot left Norris. Bishop Root is up and at least standing after icing his knee for a while. Now stretching. Here's Englemore back to pass. Loops it. Left side pass it's a jump ball and nearly intercepted. Nearly caught as well. Intended out there for Norris. And he was up in the air and
it was
battling over there with Corey Allen.
Tell you what, Corey Allen is an outstanding free safety.
He had a chance to pick it, but because Norris fought for the football as well, it's incomplete.
Englemore did a little
third down.
Little pump fake there. Thought maybe he would get the safety to kind of slide over the other way, but Allen, great closing speed there to break it up. So 3rd and 8 now. You would imagine 4-down territory for Sharon at the Prep 30.
Yeah, Corey Allen, 6'1", 190, a senior defensive back. He's made a couple of big hits today, too. 2 receivers right, 1 left, 3rd and 8. Englemore going to fake it, or give the ball to Friday. Friday going to run it up the middle. He's inside the 30, and he's down to close to the 26-yard line. So picks up about 4 on the play, but it'll be 4th down.
So 4th down now for Sharon. They need to get to about the 22. They need about 4 here. Biggest play of the game for Sharon as they trail 19-7, 11:20 to go.
Norris and Ondo to the right. Hughes to the left. 4th down and about 4 here from the Cathedral Prep 26. Pistol set. Englemore with Friday behind him. Englemore.
You got to hurry.
Changes the play call. Snap is back, looks right, fires right, pass is incomplete. For a moment, it was in the hands of Ondo. The defensive back there as well was Easter. He was tangled up with Ondo as soon as the ball got there. Ball pops free, and it goes back to Cathedral Prep.
Yeah, Sharon might have thought there may be a little contact there, but still pretty good coverage by Easter. And Sharon will turn it over on downs at the Prep 26-yard line with 10:53 to go.
Cathedral Prep with a 19-7 lead.
And that's a huge stop there for Prep.
I think he would have had just enough of the first down if they were able to complete that play, but incomplete. So Himes, the quarterback. Carson, the back behind him in a pistol set. 3 receivers to the left. Bunch of Tigers jump, and they are offsides on the Himes clap.
Per our man Tom Reisenweber, Farrell down at the LaBeouf 31 now with 34 seconds to go, trailing 29-28.
Not much of a kicking game this year for the Farrell Steelers, so they would have to be very close. Extra point kick type range to try a field goal. 3 receivers left. Pistol set on 1st and 5. And Carson up the middle. And Carson didn't have much at all, but he got an offensive player behind him to give him a huge shove down the field.
You'll get about, they're going to mark that. Actually, they're going to stop the forward progress here, Mark.
Did they stop it? Okay. So they stopped it at that first before he got the huge sub at the 32-yard line. So he didn't get anything. So it's 2nd and 5 after that penalty on 1st down. Maybe a yard. Give him 1. We'll give him 1. So 2nd down and 4. And forward progress stopped, and he's been tough to bring down. When you think about Desari Carson, the sophomore, 5'9", 170. He's shifty, he's fast, but he's strong as well. We've seen that.
Clock down to 10 minutes to go here in the game. Cathedral Prep on top, 19-7.
2 receivers right, wing left. Man in motion is Williams. And it's a keeper for Himes, and he runs right into Stone Root, and he's going to be bottled up. He gets thrown back.
Root and Miller slamming Himes to the ground.
Yeah, we're looking at Prep side, was looking for some kind of flag after the play there.
And I think the officials are going to talk it over. But that could have been.
Yeah, that was a little surprising that the flags didn't come on after some of the other calls we've seen in this one. But Himes had been driven back a good 4 or 5 yards and then thrown down.
And it'll be 3rd down now, and call it a long 4 for Prep. They are in no hurry as they're running clock.
Yeah, clock runs at 9:15. Both teams have all of their timeouts. The Cathedral Prep with a 19-7 lead, and we might get one of those timeouts right now. And I think it is. Cathedral Prep will take a timeout. We will as well with 9:05 to go. 19-7, Cathedral Prep lead Sharon. We're back with more in a moment. From your home for high school football, Sports Radio 96.7 and News Talk 790.
Gosh, honey, what's got you all chef-tastic?
You know, it's our kitchen remodel. It's got me all inspired.
Oh, are you inspired enough to make dessert?
As a matter of fact.
Is it chocolate? Oh, it's chocolate. I love you.
Get inspiration all your own with a brand new kitchen from Warner's Homes and Improvements. We create new kitchens that dreams are made of. We buy direct from the manufacturers using top quality materials with no shortcuts. The latest in style and functionality for a fair price. Call Warner's today and get inspired. Warner's Homes and Improvements on Route 19 in Mercer or online at warnersconstruction.com.
The 4th quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
9:05 to go in this one. 19-7, Cathedral Prep lead. Sharon, you got a score update, Bob?
It's over. Fort LaBeouf pulls the upset of maybe the year. They beat Farrell 29-28. Just the 3rd time the 2 programs ever played. First time Farrell has lost to LaBeouf. Farrell starts 0-2.
3rd down and 5 for Cathedral Prep. Himes with the keeper right side, 30, and they're going to gobble him up. Roberson's going to knock him down short of the marker. Going to be a 4th down.
And I made that stat earlier. Didn't think it was ever going to come to pass. But Farrell starts 0-2 for the first time since 2019. In 2019, they won 13 games in a row after their 0-2 start and won a state championship.
That makes that stat even better.
Yes.
Not that you want to be 0-2, but at least you have that to fall back on. 8:32 on a running clock. 4th quarter. 4th down and 3. Offense still out there. Now dropping back is Himes. He'll pooch the punt away. And it'll hit at the 45. Take a nice bounce to the 40-yard line. And that's where Sharon will take over yet again. So that time not the huge roll that Himes has gotten a couple times with that quick kick punt formation as he drops from the shotgun into punt formation a couple yards deep. There was nobody back there for Sharon. one thing it's done when you think about that strategy, and you've got Himes who could do it. He was the punter to begin with. But Sharon had 3 returns for touchdowns last week, and they're not getting anybody back with a chance to return because of this formation.
There's no question. And if you'd imagine this is on tape now, and if teams don't respect that and they send a bunch of guys back, Prep could just easily throw it or run it for a first down.
Absolutely, because Himes is a good runner. Now, I don't know how well they'll throw it. They've only thrown the ball one time, right? And that got picked.
They have thrown the ball one time. They have run the ball 42 times.
So the only time Himes threw it, he threw it into heavy coverage, and it got picked off.
8:16 to go here. Sharon still in this game. They're down 19-7 at their own 40.
Englemore will be in a pistol set. He'll have Friday behind him, 3 receivers right. Englemore will hand off to Friday, cut back at the 45, and he'll blast forward to the 47-yard line. Isaac Friday has run hard in this game. He's near that 48 when they'll finally spot it.
He now has 100 yards rushing on 17 carries. And at this point, I think Sharon still can do their game here, and that is running and still win it. But they don't have a ton of time, but they still have enough, I think, considering Friday's had some big chunks here on a few occasions.
2nd down and 2, 3 receivers right, quick throw near side into the flat for Norris, and he can't make anybody miss, and he's going to get ripped down for a loss on the play. Coming up to make a nice defensive play was Roman Ham as they threw the little swing pass on the wide receiver screen to Norris, and it goes for a loss.
Just trying to get Norris the ball any way they can, Mark. It just has not worked at all here tonight.
Most of the second half, Sharon's been out without Bishop Root, who went down with an injury. So Norris has seen more time, and so has Hughes.
Might be an interesting Warner Holman improvement 5th quarter scoreboard show tonight. With some of the scores, Farrell being upset. Sharon right now down 12 here, under 7 minutes to go.
Hughes goes wide left, slot left is Norris, wide right is Ondo. Robertson tight at right end. Pistol set on 3rd and 5. Back to Englemore with the snap, and he tried to flip it out to Friday in the flat and threw it short, kind of slipped out of his hands when he went to throw it, and it hit at his feet, incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
So 4th down for Sharon. They have to go for it here. They're down 2 scores.
Yeah, 6:44 to go.
They do have 3 timeouts remaining, but they need to convert here. And just one that kind of slipped out of Ethan's hands, I think.
Yeah, no doubt. He had Friday, who leaked out late into that left flat. I don't know if he would have been able to muster a first down, as there were a couple of white jerseys in the area, but the ball fell at his feet, no chance to catch. 4th down and 5. Sharon with the ball on their own 45, trailing 19-7, 6:44 to go. Shotgun snap to Englemore, fake handoff, rolls to his right. Looks down the field, now rolls back to his left. Now gives ground, now in huge trouble, throws the ball out of bounds. And I think that's going to be a grounding call.
And it won't matter.
If it was already blown dead for a sack or whatever it was, they'll throw it the flag for the grounding.
Boy.
But a big loss on the play and a turnover on down.
Boy, Englemore, when he looks at this tape, he's going to kick himself because Friday was wide open in the flat area.
And down the middle of the field, not that he had time to see it, was Carmez Norris as well, but he was scrambling right away.
And so that...
Add 5 on the penalty and the loss of down on the grounding, so another Sharon turnover on downs. And this time at their own, I guess when they finally mark it.
The loss of down, so it was 4th down. Loss of down gives the ball to Prep. One of the more punitive penalties in the books.
Yeah. So they got 5 downs. It didn't matter. And they'll mark the penalty from the spot of they mark it from the spot of that throw too. So it's all the way to the 30-yard line.
So at the Sharon 30, 6:35 to go here in the game. Prep up 19-7.
Snap to Himes and the hand to Carson. Fakes left, goes outside to the 20, to the 15. Tightrope 10-5 and out of bounds. Where did he step out? Out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Oh, Carson almost took it to the house yet again. He already has 3 touchdowns in the game. And the first down run inside the McCandless Ford Mercer and Meadville red zone.
And with that run, Carson goes over 200 yards rushing tonight, 212 on 25 carries. Really no answer, and just a big active offensive line for Prep, also causing trouble here for this excellent Sharon Tiger defense.
And pretty much all on the ground. Just one pass in the game. 2 receivers left. Himes wanted to hand off, but there's nobody there. And he's going to get knocked down back at the 15-yard line. Flag comes in behind the play. Again, he turned to his left, and Carson went to the right, so there's still some little bit of miscommunication on the offense between Himes and Carson a few times in the backfield.
That was Brown, Navion Brown with the tackle for a 5-yard loss. So it would be 2nd and goal from the 15.
And we'll see what this flag is, Bob.
Or what?
And it was while the play was going on behind the play that the flag came in.
They may decline this. I think I probably would. 2nd and 15 is not bad.
It's a hold.
It'd either be 1st and 20 or 2nd and 15.
And it is declined. So it is 2nd down. And 15 with the ball back at the 15-yard line.
Post game, we'll have kind of a short post game. Get some final stats, final recap. I'll get some interviews and post them on social media. We can get back to the Warner Home and Improvement 5th quarter scoreboard show, hopefully around 10 o'clock.
Yeah, we'll go quick in post game to get it back to the guys. Timeout, they're taking in the action. We'll take a timeout as well with the Sharon timeout. 6:19 to go, 19-7. Cathedral Prep leads Sharon on your home for high school football, Sports Radio 96.7 and News Talk 790. 90.
Agriculture is more than a business. It's a way of life. My bank understands agriculture. They're local. They're here for the long haul. Agriculture is a business that varies like the weather. That's why I need a financial partner I can grow with, in good times and bad, whether or not.
Mercer County State Bank. Member FDIC. Your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
The 4th quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
6:19 to go on this one. Cathedral Prep, a couple of second-half touchdowns, both by Desari Carson, a 29-yard run and an 11-yard touchdown run. And they have taken the lead and have controlled this second half. They lead 19-7. And they're knocking on the door for more. They're at the 15-yard line of the Sharon Tigers.
I just got
2nd down and goal.
In that Farrell loss tonight, 29-28. Joels Johnson, 33 carries, 322 yards.
Oh, my.
Rushing.
2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Snap back to Himes in the shotgun. Cuts back the 15 to the 10 and down near the 5. It'll be 3rd down and goal from the 5.
Oh, my.
So Johnson, 2 games and 500-some yards.
And almost 70 carries.
Wow. A lot of wows and oh my's when you talk about Joels Johnson and Farrell Steelers so far.
But
and all that with 0-2.
Yeah, I mean, imagine he would rather have 0 carries with 2 wins.
Yeah. Williams will go wide to the right. 2 receivers to the left side. 3rd and goal from the 5 for Cathedral Prep. Himes stands on the 10-yard line, takes the snap, runs left to the 5, to the 3, the 2, and he's in. Just inside the pylon in the left corner. A 5-yard touchdown run for Joe Himes.
And that might be the exclamation point here as Cathedral Prep scores again. They have outscored Sharon 19-0 in this second half to now take a 25-7 lead.
And it'll be Chrisman. Cameron Crispin on to attempt the extra point at the goal to our left. Out of the hold of nope, I don't have a 16 on my roster. Snap is back, ball is down, kick is up. It's a line drive kick, and it is good. Just through the left upright with 5:32 to go in this one. It is Cathedral Prep 26 and Sharon 7. We're back with more in a moment on your home for high school football. Sports Radio 96.7 and News Talk 790. 790.
Herman's Water, your go-to bottled water choice in the Valley since 1908. Herman's premium spring water is sourced from nature's purest springs, delivering a crisp taste that quenches your thirst. Say goodbye to dehydration and hello to hydration. Visit hermanswater.com to order your supply today that can deliver to your home or office for free. Ask about our new customer offer of 1 month free rental and 2 free bottles. Herman's Water, when taste matters.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
We're back here. Mark Slazak along with Bob Greenberg. Sharon Tigers now trailing 26-7. 5-yard touchdown run by Joe Himes. Crispin with the point after at the 5:32 mark here of the fourth.
4-play drive, 30 yards, 1 minute and 3 seconds.
And again, all on the ground. Crispin set to kick off. He's had a low line drive kick. He's had a squib kick. He's had an onside kick. And he's kicked it deep. We'll see what he has in store here. Puts the foot into it. It's a squib. Hits one of the Sharon Upmen. Quickly diving on it is Cathedral Prep. They might have it.
And they do.
It ricocheted off of one of the Sharon Upmen, and then he couldn't get up to go back after the football. And diving on the ball down the middle of the field, you get a number?
Number 7. Trying to get where's my roster?
So 7 is Anthony Batista, who was able to fly down the field and make a heck of a recovery in open field. So the Sharon turnover gives the ball back to Cathedral Prep.
Yeah, total disaster there. Jason McElwainey talked about a learning experience here tonight. You're going to learn about their team, what they need to work on and get better at. They're not going to face too many better teams, if any, as good as this team, a 5A team in their Mercer County schedule.
So they recover the ball at the Sharon 36, and Himes going to keep it right side, 35-30, and he'll run it down inside the 30-yard line, down to about the 27.
Himes now 79 yards rushing here tonight.
Looks like they're going to reset it back to the 28-yard line on the run by Himes. Sharon getting some changes in the lineup. Kenyon Smith will come in.
I'll remind you, we're going to have a very short, real quick post game. Give you our 2 awards, some quick stats, and then we will go to the Warner's Homes and Improvements 5th quarter scoreboard show. Big night. A lot of scores, delays.
It looks like we're going to have a Sharon timeout here to set the defense as they have made some changes. So timeout of the action. We'll do the same with 4:52 to go on this one. 26-7, Cathedral Prep leads Sharon on your home for high school football, Sports Radio 96.7 and News Talk 790.
My car does more than take me from here to there, and I expect my insurance to do more too. That's why I chose my agent and Erie Insurance. They offer first accident forgiveness and the service I deserve at a price I can afford.
Your local Erie agent is Mailer Insurance. Get a quote today at mailerinsurance.com. Mailer Insurance, a Reinhardt's agency affiliate.
Erie Insurance services are provided by one or more of the following insurers: Erie Insurance Company, Erie Insurance Property and Casualty Company, or Flagship City Insurance Company, home offices Erie, Pennsylvania, or Erie Insurance Company of New York, home offices Rochester, New York. An equal opportunity insurer.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
Tonight, Sharon Tigers had a 7-6 lead at the half, but Cathedral Prep on an amazing run game. They have just run the ball this entire second half. And yeah, their only pass attempt was at the end of the first half. So they have run the ball every play of the second half. They have added 3 touchdowns to the score. The defense has been stout. They lead 26-7. 3 receivers left, 1 right, hand off Carson up the middle. Carson to the 25, and he'll be spun down at the 23.
Got about 5 there, more for Carson. And this prep team nearing 300 yards rushing here tonight as a team. And Carson with 217 of them on his own.
Apollo Alfonsi now in that defense for the Sharon Tigers. So first down on that run for Carson. He's had a huge day. And we'll send Brown wide to the right, two receivers to the left. First and 10, and Himes, fake handoff, looks to run to the left. It's going to get hit and finally knocked down. They tried to strip the ball away from him on a couple occasions and didn't tackle him, so he's inside the 20 and down to the 17 for a trip inside the McCandless Ford Mercer and Meadville red zone.
Appreciate all the great support on our Facebook page tonight. A lot of viewers from Erie and all parts around the area, and I'm sure all around the country and the world. We appreciate that.
So from the 17-yard line, it'll be second down. Look at the 18-yard line. Second down and 5 for Cathedral Prep. They're in no hurry.
And the clock is now under 3:30 to go.
Now into the backfield for Cathedral Prep is Ramir Wallace, 5'7", 150, a junior. They'll hand to Wallace off the left side of the 15 to the 10 to the 5, and it's one touch and a touchdown off the bench and in the end zone for Ramir Wallace. 15 yards, 18 yards.
18-yard run by Wallace for the touchdown. It's 32-7.
How about that for Wallace? Gets his first offensive touch of the game and scores the touchdown.
Thought I had him, my stats, I had him for a zero-yard attempt earlier.
So he had one earlier. All right, second touch, but first touch of the second half. Here's the snap, is back, the ball's down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And with 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go in this one, Cathedral Prep has opened up a 33-7 lead over Sharon. We'll take a break. You're home for high school football. The Sports Radio 96.7 and News Talk 790.
Imagine a bathroom that's not just a room, but a sanctuary. A place where every detail is crafted with care, where quality meets tranquility. At Warner's Homes and Improvements, they believe in taking the time to get it right. That's why they are proud to introduce their bathroom installation service, where done in a day is a thing of the past. Rushing perfection? Not their style. Warner's Homes and Improvements takes the time to ensure every tile, every fixture is placed with precision, because your peace of mind is...
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
Ramir Wallace with an 18-yard touchdown run. Chrisman with the point after. Cathedral Prep leads 33-7 over Sharon with 3:15 to go. As they take advantage of the third Sharon turnover of the game on that mishandled kickoff.
It's been
and get the quick drive for the score.
27-0 second half here for Prep.
Chrisman, low line drive kick. He goes past everybody. White's going to have to run back and get it, and he'll fall on it and down it back around the 10-yard line.
Sharon will be somewhere next Friday. They hope to be at Tiger Stadium against Slippery Rock. Could be here. Could be at Slippery Rock, who knows?
One of the Cathedral Prep coverage guys on that far side, Griffin Potts, he looks like he's down and holding his ankle. He's off the field far side by the chains and being looked at by the trainers over there.
Cathedral Prep, they have 8 more games left, and 7 of those 8 are at home.
And I'll give you another update. As playing just the one play of the game was the quarterback, KJ Williams, and he never came back. It looked like I just saw Williams on the far side. He doesn't have his jersey on, but it looked like he had a sling on his left arm. So I don't know where he got hurt early, and that's why Himes has been in as the quarterback in this game. Davin Freeman was listed as the starter on the depth chart. He got banged up a little bit last week as well.
How about that stat, though, Mark? I'll say it again.
Say it again.
8 games remaining on the Cathedral Prep schedule. 8. 7 of the 8 are at home. They have 1 road game left. It's in Hamburg, New York. Actually confirmed that today with their athletic director, Bill Flanagan. just a quirk of the schedule. He tried to get some games switched, and just that's the way it worked out. So they have.
And Hamburg's on 90 on the way to Buffalo, so probably not all that far, right?
Correct. It's maybe a little bit further than this, but not much.
First down, Englemore will hand off to Friday up the middle. Going to be met at the line of scrimmage and pushed back. Both teams have had some injuries. So the Williams injury was one that we never saw. He just played the one play. It was a turnover, and then it's been Himes, and he's got the sling on his left arm and has been out. Van Sickles and Root injuries for the Tigers. Here's a handoff to Friday, trying to bounce it out right side to the 15, to the 20. Still working 25, still working to the 30-yard line. Solid run by Ike Friday, and he's out to the 31-yard line as the clock stops at 2:27 to move the chains.
117 yards now for Friday. Bright spot here, running the ball, no question for Sharon. But it's been a tough night, facing a really good program and who's just going to get better.
Receivers wide to each side. Englemore rolling right, being chased, fires it down the field, and it's caught. Roberson makes his first catch of the night, crossed the 40, and knocked out of bounds near the 45-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 44. So first catch for Bryson Roberson. And I don't think you're going to go back on your stat sheet and find that he made a catch in the first quarter. He didn't.
Who?
Bryson Roberson. That's the first one.
He did not make a catch in the first quarter.
I didn't remember the Wallace run way back in that first quarter, but I still like the touchdown off the bench and in the end zone, right? Receivers wide to each side. 2:05 to go in this one. 33-7. Sharon trails. Here's a handoff to Friday. Stutter step up the middle of the 50 to the 45 to the 40. Breaks a tackle 35 and down to the 35-yard line. The Sharon offense still moving the ball on the ground. And you know, one of the things talked to Coach Jason McElhaney about today, and he was talking about that. I feel like we still can run, and I'm trying to get some balance into the passing game, and the passing game numbers just have not been good today for the Tigers.
9 of 21 for 51 yards. So, yeah, it's that's going to be no question. They will get better, though. Ethan Englemore is a young quarterback, game experience-wise. Had a little bit of injury issues tonight.
Receivers are wide to each side. Wing to the right is Roberson. Englemore going to roll left. Wants to go to bootleg. A lot of people over there. Able to slip the tackler. Runs left. Tries to get the corner and gets out of bounds. Had to use great speed to just get out of bounds. Wanted to go bootleg left, and defender was right there. And then able to outrun a couple of defenders for a short gain to the left side with 1:31 to go on the clock.
Look at the scores tonight. When the last time Sharon, Farrell, and Wilmington all lost in the same night.
That'll be a good stat for you to figure out for the post-game show.
Professor Briggs will be right on it.
If he's listening, which he probably is, he probably have that for you and text it to you in a few moments. Receivers wide to each side. Pistol set. Englemore hands to White this time. White will slip a tackle, bounce it outside with a stutter step to the 30, and then run out of bounds. Going to mark him out of bounds at around that 30, the 25-yard line. With a minute 23 to go, it stops as the carrier, Terrian White, got out of bounds. Put it at the 26.
I think we're going to change we're going to keep it here real quick and do our post-game awards. We will not go to a break. It's already 8 after.
So we'll just wrap it up all right here with no break.
Correct.
I got it.
We will wrap it up, Aaron. As soon as this game's over, we'll do our two quick awards, a couple quick stats, and then we will go to the close and go to our fifth quarter scoreboard show. So
receivers are wide to each side. On third down and about a yard here. Handoff up the middle. White could carry to the 20, to the 15, cut back to the 10, and he's inside the 5-yard line. Ball came out late, and they'll say he was down. For a moment, it looked like he was on top of the defender, but they call him down at the 5. Trip inside the McCandless Ford, Mercer, and Meadville red zone for the Tigers. Down to the 5-yard line. Trailing 33-7 with 1:08 to go. Clock spins.
Sharon would love to get one more score, obviously, if they can.
Two tight ends in the set. Englemore has motion in front of him. He'll pitch to Norris, and Norris going to get ripped down back at about the 9-yard line. There was a forward pass on that pitch to Norris, who cut in front, but Norris could not turn the corner. Good defense again by Cathedral Prep to knock him down at the 9.
That's the same guy, Corey Allen. Man, he's a senior. I could see him playing on Saturdays.
Yeah, he has played really well.
And we're down to under 30 seconds to go here. Sharon may have one more play if they elect to run it.
19 seconds on the clock. Look like they're trying to get something set up here. On second down and goal from the 9. Clock down to 12. Two receivers to the left. Two tight ends in the set as Perks is on the right side. Here's a handoff, trying to bounce it outside is White to the 5, to the 3, to the 2, and a big hit at the 2-yard line. And I think that was Allen again, and he'll keep him out of the end zone on the last play as Corey Allen finishes this one with an exclamation point on the big hit on the final run. Final score is Cathedral Prep 33 and Sharon 7.
Some quick numbers here for Cathedral Prep. Carson, a huge game, 26 carries, 217 yards. Himes, 20 carries, 85 yards. Those two combined for 302 yards. Those two combined on 46 carries. On the Sharon side, they're led by a Friday, 20 carries, 138 yards rushing. Complete stats will be posted a little bit later on social media.
Time now for our Player of the Game Award. And that's going to be the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game Award. It's going to go to Sharon's Isaac Friday. 20 carries, 138 in the game in conjunction with News Talk 790 and Sports Radio 96.7. Reinhardt's Insurance, proud to honor Isaac Friday as the Player of the Game. He'll get a customized T-shirt, courtesy of 2 J's and a B in Hermitage. As Player of the Game, we'll put money into a scholarship fund in his name as well. At the end of the 24-25 sports season, one student-athlete will be the Reinhardt's Insurance Student-Athlete Scholarship winner. For details, go online, 790WPIC.com or sportsradio967.com. Congratulations, Isaac Friday, as he is the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game. That's powered by Landmark Information Services, the place for all your website and social media design needs. And now to the play of the game. We'll go back to the second quarter. The score that gave Sharon their lead through the half. It was a 20-yard touchdown run by Ethan Englemore, lock, stock, and barrel. Proud to present that Player of the Game award to Ethan Englemore on that 20-yard touchdown run. Lock, stock, and barrel in Sports Radio 96.7 honor him for the play of the game. Money will be placed into the fund in his name. We'll have a play of the year at the end of the year. And that football program will get a cash donation from Lock, Stock, and Barrel. Check out and listen to the winning plays of the game. You're playing them on Monday night as well at the end of the Pick Sports Line, so check that out. Sports Radio 96.7, high school sports is where you can listen. Congratulations, Ethan Englemore of Sharon. His 20-yard touchdown run that gave Sharon a lead back in the second quarter was the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Play of the Game. Lock, Stock, and Barrel Play of the Game powered by Landmark Information Services, the place for all your website and social media design needs.
Tough one tonight for the Sharon Tigers. They dropped 33-7. Stay tuned. The Warner's Home Improvement fifth quarter scoreboard show coming up next.
Thank you to the sponsors. Thank you, Gary Swanson and Jason Leonard, Kevin Fenstermacher at Westminster, cameraman Lee Gross, back at the station, engineer Aaron Byro. Stay tuned for the guys. Fifth quarter scoreboard show with Aaron and Darren and Aaron and Art coming up next. Running down scores, commenting on games, taking calls till 11. For sales director, sports director, colorman, and broadcast partner Bob Greenberg, I'm Mark Slazak saying thanks for listening. The final score here from Westminster College, Cathedral Prep 33, Sharon 7. You heard it right here on your home for high school football. News Talk 790 and Sports Radio 96.7. You have a good night.
You've been listening to High School Sports on the Cumulus Sports Network. Tonight's game has been brought to you by Bill McCandless Ford in Mercer and Meadville. The Reinhardt's Agency. It's not the insurance they sell, it's the service that makes them better. Mancino's Driving School, where safe driving starts. Lock, Stock, and Barrel. serving giant subs since 1973. Cash Dollar and Associates, where they have the client and only the client in mind. Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer. Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958. St. Paul's in Greenville, a senior living community. Grove City Area Federal Credit Union, banking but better. Attorney Bill Motor, excellence, experience, and integrity. Mercer County State Bank, community-minded since 1911. Herman's Water, when taste matters. Vay's Pub and Grill, make it special, make it Vay's. Hermitage Rotary Club, if you're struggling with prescription opioids, there is hope. Mailer Insurance, trusted for generations. Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail for all of your printing, marketing, and mailing needs. DK Auto LLC in Grove City, specializing in southern vehicles up to $15,000. The Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City is the area's only stay-in-your-car quick lube. We're locally owned and nationally known. Drive in, drive out. It's that easy. The Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. Please thank this great group of sponsors for supporting all of our high school sports broadcasts all season long. Don't go anywhere. It's time for the Warner's Homes and Improvements 5th Quarter Scoreboard Show, right here on the Cumulus Sports Network.
Five seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2, 1.
Well, hold on. Just because the game is over doesn't mean we're going home. It's time for the Warner's Homes and Improvements 5th Quarter Scoreboard Show.